So I can say secondary broadcast. We're live? No, I still got like 30 seconds though, right?
No, we're live.
I don't believe you.
It's just like literally just like.
Wait, we are live. Like for sure.
For sure live.
Oh. All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Calvin, and like we're live, like for sure. Okay. We're here at Crankworx. Today is a very special day because it's the first day of the final Crankworx stop, and I'm going to be presenting Speed and Style. And Speed and Style, for those of you who don't know, it's kind of like moguls. You race down the mountain on two separate tracks, and you got jumps, and the riders get points or time deducted off their overall run based off of how well they perform on these jumps. Now, today's a pretty special day because this is the secondary broadcast. And if you want to watch kind of a little bit more of the event itself, we have the main one on Red Bull TV. But on this one, we are streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. And it's pretty nice because we actually have comment sections going, and we're trying to engage you as the guests, and you're able to ask questions, and we're going to have little Q&A sessions, as well as like if you want to get to know more about the riders or the event itself. Don't be afraid to ask, and we'll try to answer some of your questions. As well, we have some very exciting guests coming on the show today. We have Sean Pettit and Noah Bowman, Darren Bearcloth, and Eric Lorenuk. And I don't exactly know when they're coming on, but it's going to be random. We're just going to like kind of surprise you with that. So to give a little bit of a rundown of... So wait, are we playing what that is? Okay, cool. Yes. So the reason why this one is so exciting is it's Whistler. And if you haven't followed the Crankworx series itself, Whistler it's kind of like, it is the biggest mountain bike festival in the world, Crankworx. And it has evolved where it started about 15 years ago. And it was literally at that point, it was like 2 events on the mountain. I think you had Kokanee Crankworx or something at the time, which was a slope style event. Now that's transformed into Red Bull Rampage, or no, sorry, Red Bull Joyride. And yeah, so with the way that the Crankworx has kind of panned out is like now we have 4 main Crankworx. It starts in March, which is in Rotorua, and then the second one is in Innsbruck, and then Leger. And riders collect points throughout the year at all the events. And at the end of this is really hard just to keep talking. Yeah. So then at the end, you have like with each event. So we're doing Speed and Style here. And every rider that like competes in all the prior Speed and Style events gets points. And now at the end, at this event, we're going to be deciding who is the overall Speed and Style champion, I suppose. And we have Sam Reynolds, who's in first with that right now, battling it out with, I believe, Thomas Lemoine, who's been doing very well this year, as well as Thomas van Steenbergen. I don't think that they're exactly in that order, but I do know that Sam Reynolds is in it to win it right now. And he was saying in an interview earlier that he's kind of just been riding in all the previous events more for fun because this kind of is one of those fun events where the riders aren't super focused on, like, it's not their primary event for most of these guys. A lot of these guys are more either downhill riders or slope style riders, and they focus more on their discipline. And the cool thing about Speed and Style is it's found a way to kind of integrate every single style of riding. So whether you're a trick rider, you can have the advantage of doing really awesome tricks on all the jumps. Or if you're purely speed, you can go faster than a lot of the trick guys and beat them in just the pure race format. So it's kind of cool because it is one of the event that each course suits a different style of rider, as well as each rider has different strengths. So you're going to see a lot of kind of different riders having different strategies. Some guys are going to have to do massive tricks, and other guys are going to just go super fast. So what do we got here? This is, oh, that's kind of like explaining the format. I guess I can go into that a bit. So the format's like, it's pretty easy. Like I said before, it's kind of like moguls, where the guys race down the mountain, and then fastest one wins. Oh, here you go. So we have the lineup, the round of 16. Ooh, we got a couple guys here that I know, like, as a fact on this course, you really got to watch out for. Tyler McCall is going to be one of those guys. He's from Aptos, California, and he kind of has a course like this in his backyard, which is pretty rad. It doesn't have the big jumps the same way this course does, but it's just tons of rollers, really fast berms, and he rips that course like no one's business. It's pretty impressive to watch. Like I said before, oh, here we go. I got fun facts. So Sam Reynolds, like I said, he's in the lead in the Speed and Style championship thing. And he's from England, so I got some fun facts about England for you. The Queen owns all unmarked swans in open waters. She is the official appointed swan keeper of England, which I think that was like, I read that and that was super cool, and I think it's important to stay informed. And England, actually, chickens outnumber humans there, which is fun. And I actually love that fact because I got a couple chickens at home, and I'm in a constant battle with the chickens versus the raccoons to keep the things alive, but it doesn't have much to do with biking. I'm just like super stoked on chickens. So, oh, there's Sam. Are we watching Sam? Yeah, this was the interview I was talking about where he was saying that he was a little bit nervous now that he's got the number 1 on his plate. Oh, and there's Michaela Gatto. So what else we got on the list here? Oh, what is this? Oh yeah, everyone's stoked that I'm stoked on chickens. So we also have what's called the King of Crankworx. And the King of Crankworx is kind of like the Speed and Style champion, except for that's with everything. Like all of the events put together, you get all your points, and whoever has the most points at the end of the year gets a chance to win King of Crankworx. And that's kind of like that's the biggest thing to win in the Crankworx series. One of the exciting things about this event is we have Thomas Lemoyne, who is a professional slopestyle rider. He's been killing it on the slopestyle Crankworx series, I guess, this year. And this is the first time that a slopestyle rider's actually been in contention for the King of Crankworx. Because usually the slopestyle guys aren't the best at going super fast. They're just super, like, they're really good at tricks, and now that we're getting a lot of slopestyle guys coming into all the races, he's been doing super well in pump track, as well as been absolutely killing it on these courses. I think even he won Innsbruck. No, we got 3rd at Innsbruck last year. Oh no, that's a different guy. He did get 1st in Innsbruck. Yep, yeah, that happened. But he's from France. And I got another really good fact about France. It's a crime to slander donkeys in France. I think that's awesome. Punishment is that you must give donkeys carrots and sugar clumps. And that's like a very real thing. I was really surprised to find that out. But, oh, here we go. We got the first round of 16 coming. And it is Kyle Strait versus Cam Zink. They're super good buddies. Both these guys have been around the scene for a really long time. Cam Zink and Kyle Strait are both they're pretty much legends in the sport of mountain biking. So it's kind of like, it's sweet to see them go up against each other because they do know each other so well. But it's also a little bit of a bummer because I kind of like both these guys. I don't want one of them to have to go out, but And they're off. Whoa, Zink with a huge front flip. That's a,
We're full screen there.
we're full screen now. Oh, even.
What are we going to see? Cam Zink with a front flip.
Cameron Zink told me that he definitely wouldn't be doing front flips today, but you can never believe him when he's talking about taking it easy because he never seems to be able to convince himself that taking it easy is a good idea.
Flip from Kyle Strait. Another flip from Cam Zink. It looked like he wanted to do something else there on that flip.
Yeah, he's got some new variations that he's been learning specifically for dual speed and style. Kyle Strait will cross the finish line first, 2.35 ahead of Cameron Zink. But of course, the way this format works is those tricks. The biggest trick is going to score more points, which is then going to have more time shaved off the clock. So let's take a look back at the replay, Andrew.
So big tricks from both these guys.
Backflip bar spin there for Kyle Strait, so playing good defense, but that front flip traditionally scores very high.
And this is where Kyle Strait put a bit of work into Cam Zink through those flags. It's really technical. We're going to see, like we've told you in the pre-show, Adrian Larong is already out of the comp because of missing a flag.
All right, well, we're waiting on the judges to determine which tricks were better, and that, of course, is going to decide how much time gets taken off of each one of these riders' score here. Kyle Strait with a 75 for the backflip bar spin. Cam Zink with also a 75, so even on the first jump, and then even on the second jump as well. So it just comes down to a race there. Cameron Zink crossed the finish line, 2.35 behind Kyle Strait. So that will be the deficit he has to make up when they get to the top of the course and they switch sides. Well, next in the gate right now, we got Caleb Halanko on the left, a young gun, new talent against Tyler McCall on the right.
So these are the new guns we spoke of. You know a little bit about these guys, Cam.
So that's my brother there on the right side of your screen wearing the yellow jersey. That's why I know a thing or two about him. But I'm a big fan of this kid on the left side of your screen there, Caleb Halanko. Definitely a talented rider who does it all. He gets on the long travel freeride bike, but he's a ripper on slopestyle as well, climbing the ranks.
And he's out there putting a bit of work into your brother Tyler here. Tyler needs to make up some ground here, but he's also got to get a big trick in. Oh, he's going to make up some ground there with a flip. Caleb didn't get any trick out on the second jump.
Which is surprising. Caleb Halanko has a lot of tricks, but Tyler McCall crossing the finish line only 0.62 behind Halanko. So that second jump is definitely going to play a part there. Tyler getting a trick, but Caleb not. So let's take a look back at the replay, and I'm just really impressed by the bike handling skills from this young kid, Caleb Halanko.
Couldn't agree more, man. There was a big commitment in that berm, really leaning over. And he's not shabby down here in the last corners as well. Something happened though. He's a little bit late coming here into this jump and didn't get a trick on that last jump, so that will hurt him against Tyler.
Now, Caleb Halanko already doing well out here today. He knocked out Adrian Larone. We saw that clip at the beginning of the broadcast where Adrian Larone missed the gate there. So backflip no footer for Tyler McCall, only scoring a 45. The judges liking the variation from Halanko more on that first jump. But not getting a trick on the second jump for Caleb means that minus 50. That means they're going to actually add some time on based on that score.
So it really, really hurts a rider if he cannot trick on these jumps. Tyler McCall really used those tricks to his advantage.
So Tyler McCall will work his way back up to the top of the course and have the advantage going into run number 2 where they switch courses. Let's take a look right now. In the gate, Tom Van Steenbergen in that black and white jersey going up against Garrett Meacham, a young gun from Aptos, California, deciding that he loves speed and style after trying his first race at the first stop of this season in Rotorua, New Zealand.
Yeah, we were talking to some riders, me and you were talking before, and you're saying he's really focusing on dual speed and style as an event and kind of as a career.
He's a rider who's pretty much good at any discipline he tries, not just on the mountain bike, but on the motorcycle. Wow.
Wow, so flip double bar spin from what I can see to a flip bar spin there, Cam.
A flip top to bar there from
man.
Tom Van Steenbergen, but Garrett holding his own against Tom Van Steenbergen, a rider who's been on the scene a whole lot longer than Little Red Garrett Meacham. Flip tuck from Tom Van Steenbergen, a 360 for Garrett.
Yeah, great tricks from these guys. Garrett's losing a bit of time here in the last flag, so he really is going to need to make it up in the next round. Great tricks from Tom as well. I mean, he's known to throw double backflips.
We're good. All right. It's pretty sweet to see some of the riders get underway. And I think there's going to be some pretty rad matchups coming on. But right now we're going to have a couple guests come on the show. So I'm pretty excited about that. We have Mr. Sean Pettit and Mr. Noah Bowman coming on. Both very athletic skiers. They got a lot of tricks up their sleeve, I believe. What's up?
Calvin.
Welcome.
All right.
Welcome.
This is the Doge.
Hey, guys.
This is the zone.
Yes, this is it. It's very fancy. We got a.
To the feed. Let's do this.
Yes. So,
Alright.
what's new with you guys? What are you got
Summertime
going on in
chilling,
your
man.
life? Yeah.
Yeah.
Time to watch a little mountain biking.
Yeah. You're not chasing the snow.
Not right now. I think now is like a nice time to just chill, relax, enjoy our summers, and get a little refresh before
Exactly.
our season starts.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
And your season is it like it's pretty full on? Hey, like
Yeah.
no stop, no.
And it always seems to take up a bit of the summer too. So when we have the summer, it's like time to enjoy it. you
Yeah.
know?
What do you guys get up to? Because you both live in Whistler now.
Yep.
Did you grow
we
up
live together,
here?
actually.
Oh, you live together.
Yeah, a couple of roomies in the house.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
very nice.
Oh, yeah.
Who's got the suite?
Noah's got the suite.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
How'd you get that?
He hooked me up, man.
Really?
Best landlord you could have.
I built it for him.
You
Built
built
it for
it
me
with
and
your own
everything.
two hands. Like, got out there.
Actually, you know what? Funny side note on that. Mark Semenuk, Brandon Semenuk's dad, actually
Oh, yeah.
built it
Really?
with his bare hands. So
Oh, he's crafty.
got a little
Oh yeah.
mountain bike blood in my house.
Little history.
No,
That's sick.
local history.
What do you
on the
guys
block.
do here during the summer then? Like, what's your go-to for fun to like decompress or?
There's tons to do. I mean, you can just it's so easy to find like lakes, waterfalls, places to swim, and everything. I personally don't do much biking, but keep myself busy with music. I just turned my bedroom into a little recording studio,
Oh, that's
and
sick.
so I'm in the process of learning drums and bass, and I've been playing guitar for a while. So
The rest of the
That's
house
easy.
noticed when he got the drum set.
Really? Yeah. It's not
That's
soundproof.
that's the loudest
like-
of the instruments is the drum set.
I can see that.
But
You're
at
not
least he's already good at it. There was like no
Really?
learning phase for him in the beginning. It was just like
You're
straight to
just
like
debatable.
personal opinion.
It's
I
coming
don't mind
along a
it.
little bit, but
Yeah.
it's keeping me busy and keeping them awake. So
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. If you're a night owl, then that would not work out
Yeah.
very well.
yeah.
Hell yeah. I mean, for me, I try to keep busy in the summer. I have a lot of other projects on the go that's outside of skiing and snowboarding. I just launched a clothing brand
Oh,
that's
sick.
all streetwear stuff. So that's been keeping me pretty heavily busy, and activity-wise, definitely try to keep my skateboarding pretty frequent throughout the summer. And I don't even still do as much as I'd like to, but
Yeah.
try to get out there as much as possible. We got a nice new skate park here in Whistler, so
Yeah, that actually looks insane.
yeah,
That's super rad.
yeah, it's a good spot. Nice of the city to expand the park that way with a brand new section of the skate park. It's keeping everyone that lives here pretty psyched on skateboarding, which is cool. Cause yeah, I mean, other than if they didn't do that new section, I don't think there'd be a lot of people that'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna move out of here because
Yeah.
there's nowhere for me to skate.
Yeah, and so you've been getting into snowboarding as well, hey? Do you do that,
Yeah.
like the skateboarding because of that, or is it just like kind of fun? So it's just good to go out there.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've been skateboarding for a lot longer than I've been snowboarding. I think it's just at the time of when I was skiing so much, I was so focused on skiing that I never gave myself time to go snowboarding. And then just a couple of years ago, I decided to make sure I give myself some time to learn snowboarding. And since then, I've gotten hooked on it
Yeah.
and just like am frothing over it.
That's
just
sick.
all I want to do is go snowboarding and still ski, but
That's
trying
right.
to
Do you ever
split my
get
time.
dragged out on the board?
Yeah, totally. It's kind
Yeah.
of nice to just to switch it up, you know, like skiing every day. It's something I love, but it's just over and over, and it's just kind of it's at a level where it's always kind of gnarly, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just nice to switch it up on a board, and I can just do the mellowest thing ever, and it's so fun.
That's
So,
sick.
but nothing like what Sean's been getting after these days.
I mean, it's just a nice change of pace for us, I think, too, because in order to be at a level in the sport that you specify in, you have to always, even to have fun doing it yourself, you have to be at kind of an extreme level, or a level that you're kind of pushing it. And a lot of those times when you're doing that, it can sometimes not be fun and just be scary.
Yeah.
So to be doing a sport that you're on a full learning curve at all times, doesn't matter what you do, you're still learning something, and that's what the fun part is. So it just makes the mountain big again, and just kind of transforms your perspective on going down that mountain, even just by standing a little bit more sideways, or if you're going from somewhere to skiing, whatever. Just that switch is like super motivating to keep doing it, because it's just like that learning process is just too fun.
That's sick. Yeah, just like constantly progressing rather than like.
Yeah, every day you'll learn something versus, I mean, every day either one of us on skis probably not going to learn something every day. A lot of time it's just like, all right, just like maintain like your skills of like these crazy things we do, but on a snowboard we're not at that level or even close to that level yet. So it just makes the little things really fun. You'll like hit a little bump and you'll be like, oh, that was cool.
Yeah.
Or like it turning or just whatever. I mean, it's just the simple things that it kind of makes you feel like you're like a 15-year-old kid again when we were 15 on skis. We kind of are back to that level because we've reintroduced something new.
That's sick. So I know like a lot of like bikers are the same way. It's like once you get to a certain point, it's like so hard to constantly be pushing it. So now they're like introducing like airbags and foam pits. Like what do you guys use like ski-wise for that? Like you got similar sort of like airbags and.
Well, I mean, I don't think Sean ever uses airbags or anything, but like, because I mainly do half pipe. It's just we do airbags sometimes, but it's like it's not. It's a safer way to learn how to go flip over your head a bunch of times, but it's kind of it's not the funnest thing really. So
I think that's more of like the training purposes.
Yeah.
For these guys at least, like I personally, I don't touch trampoline, I don't touch an airbag, I don't even like barely touch hard pack snow. Just, I mean, I call me picky, but I've just gotten to that point where it's just like that's where I'm at with it, and that's what I want to do, so I'm just gonna stick to it. Yeah. But like me and Noah, dude, we're very different styles of what we do in a sense. I mean, Noah's known for competitive half pipe skiing, and I'm more backcountry and not competitive side of things whatsoever. So definitely have different approaches to training. And you know they're on an Olympic circuit, so it's an Olympic program that they're on, which can be a lot more training heavy than what I'm doing. I look like a slacker compared to him.
Oh yeah.
A little bit more jockey vibes. I'll put that out there.
Well, because you grew up in Calgary.
Yeah, Calgary.
Yeah.
So that's how I got into half pipe, because there was a great one there.
Yeah, COP.
And yeah, exactly. So I would go there after school and just ski everything, but pipe was just really fun to me. And then when you get to a higher level, you kind of need to get a little more specific with what you're pursuing. Generally, I mean, some people are able to spread out, but pipe was fun and I stuck with it. And it's because of where I grew up.
Yeah, because out there it's kind of like, I don't know, I would always go similar. I'd go to COP but for biking. Mm-hmm. And then in the winter I wouldn't go as much, but I remember it had like a good terrain park. Yeah. And then the super pipe was always like the biggest, like the most kind of badass feature with the huge lights at night. It was like what stuck out. So.
Totally.
It's the crowd pleaser event, in my opinion.
Even at like the Olympics and X Games and stuff?
Yeah, it's easy for a spectator to watch. You can see the top to bottom run, whereas a slope style, you can't.
Rely on
the spectator, you can't. Yeah, you rely on screens and having to follow a little tighter, where a half pipe is just like this back and forth, and people can just kind of be awe-shocked by the whole thing. And the events at night are a lot easier in a half pipe than a slope style, so lighting it up at night just makes it that much more spectacular for the viewer to watch.
I can see that. Do you ever ride it at night? Like, does that event, does it go at night?
Yeah, we do night events. Like X Games is usually at night. It's good because nighttime is the best time for the crowd. It makes it look like a way better show. but it makes it feel way more intense. So I'm not a big
Yeah.
fan of doing it, and it just kind of brings this extra pressure almost, but it's definitely better for the spectators because it just makes it like an official show kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they never train at night for
Yeah,
the
that
most
would be
part.
weird.
Yeah,
Right?
here and
Like-
there, sometimes at COP
Yeah.
because they've got the late
That's
stuff,
right,
but yeah, usually it's more daytime.
Yeah.
But any chance I can get into a softer pipe is definitely what I'd be looking for. Not that icy stuff we usually get.
Oh yeah, when it gets like minus 30 and like there's no
Yeah.
way you're getting
You're like,
soft.
why am I
Very-
doing this right now?
very
Nobody
Calgary
should
style.
even be outside, let alone ski in an icy half pipe.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
doubt.
Well, that's like you two. You just saying you get picky with the snow.
Yeah.
Like won't even really like to go out if it's
For
just
sure,
like
I think.
really garbage.
Yeah, you just. I think I've become soft in that sense. Probably.
Yeah.
Sue me.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are we gonna do? So do we have any questions from the audience or
We do
how's
have
that coming out? Oh, I may have lost.
We got a
the,
hot question from the audience.
Do
Like
we?
that.
A hot question. I'm
Big
down
one.
with that. Okay, I gotta put in the password here.
I have a question.
Oh
thought
yes. What's the
For you, let's say. That's a
All right.
question for you.
All right.
Between me and Noah doing this pump track, judging by what you know about the two of us, who would win?
Oof. Noah Bronson. Was that what the guy who just dropped in, or?
No, between me.
Oh, sorry, I
and
was
Noah.
thinking of a rider. Oh,
Yeah, no. Two rookies, very foreign to mountain bikes,
Mm.
on this pump track course. Would we make it down?
No.
Would we?
There's no chance.
No, yeah.
We wouldn't
I
make it
think,
down.
No, because the jumps like are pretty. It depends. You said you rode like twice.
Yeah,
Right?
these
You've
judges
ridden-
would be like, they'd be all zeros. Be a
I-
That'd be a
rack
good
of zeros.
show.
Yeah, it would be very entertaining.
Okay, let's say we
I mean,
went
It'd be
around.
over pretty
you could
quick,
borrow
but
my
like,
Let's say we
ads
went
if you guys
around
wanted
the
to.
gap jump.
Oh yeah,
If we went around the gap jump, you think we could get down that course?
you could get down.
Okay, then who would win?
Yeah. I'm gonna go. No,
Yeah, I would say that too.
dude, it's
I don't
like
know about that.
Kid's got
Tall,
like
man.
you got
You
a
got-
little more pounds on me. You know, you got like a foot and a half taller than me at least.
But you need to be able to ride
Yeah.
the bike to get down.
Yeah.
true, and you've ridden twice, so I mean, like you
Yeah.
might have a pretty unfair advantage
Which
if you
is
factor that in.
how many more times than you?
Yeah. 200% more.
Oh shit.
So you rode once.
Yeah.
I can't believe you guys like grew. Oh no, I didn't grow up in Whistler, but like live in Whistler and just don't.
I did
really...
grow up in Whistler.
Oh, you did
I
grow up
fully grew up from
and just
went to
never.
kindergarten here.
Oh wow, so it's like home pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, I used to like ride a mountain bike as a kid, like messing around in our backyard and like finding a little like
Yeah.
rock to jump off, but never had like a pass to ride like the infamous Whistler mountain
Yeah,
bike
yeah.
park. That was never something that I think I just got sidetracked with skateboarding in the summer and trying to like have our time off of skiing at that
Yeah.
time to kind of enjoy. So,
Yeah.
but man, I have utmost respect for the mountain bikers. They are insane.
So gnarly.
Yeah, for
Like,
us, this
snow's
is
a
crazy
lot
to
more
watch.
forgiving.
Really.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we look at them like doing what we're doing on snow, but there's rocks and dirt all around, and you know, our gear is attached to us. These guys have a mountain bike that's a piece of machinery that they have to lug around, and it's not easy to fall on a mountain bike. It's pretty easy to fall, and that guy just fell so hard,
That's what I'm
which
talking
just
about.
means
That's
like that
Goodies
exactly
out.
why.
would just kill.
But he's
I
fine, it
would
seems like.
literally be in a stretcher right now crying. I'd be so sad that I just fell that hard on dirt.
See, I feel like it's different though. Like, it's almost just what you're used to.
Yeah.
You know, because like I see that, and I've gone down, like, because I ride jumps and stuff myself, and I've
Mhm.
gone down a number of times, and
And you're like, oh,
I
that
kind of
that
know.
didn't hurt.
Mhm.
His like entire body. I'm sure he broke a couple ribs, but he's probably fine.
yeah, you just like
Maybe
learn-
we're just softer. We're maybe like the soccer player version of
Yeah, but that's
mountain
the thing.
biking to skiing or something, you know? Because
You guys are
that
just-
would take me out.
Dude, you guys are just going so big though. That's what like scares me. It's like how far you guys jump and how steep everything is, and that's what I see, and I'm just like, no. Whereas this, the air's not as big. You know, when I see you guys like full on, what do you call it? Like yard sale ragdoll, no tomahawking
Yeah.
through the snow. Like
Pretty
that
much
just
what that
looks-
dude just did, but
Yeah.
so much softer.
Oh.
And the nice thing about snow, even if it's hard, at least you slide. You know,
Yeah.
the momentum keeps going quite
This
a
is
bit.
a hard stop.
Like,
and
Yeah,
there's
mountain
no
biking
gravel
grabs you.
getting up in your business.
But I mean, I guess when you do a lot of something, you learn how to adapt. You learn how to
Learn how to
fall
fall,
and like
yeah.
roll out of it.
This guy seems
So, I
totally
mean-
fine.
I'm sure it's the same thing. Your body even ends up like getting used to it. You
Yeah.
know, like if you're going down, you know what to expect, how to tuck and roll.
I can
Right.
confirm that mountain bikers are tougher. I'm just gonna say that straight up.
Confirm.
Yeah, I'll back that
Look at all
up.
these guys. They're all burly, big dudes. and-
It's out in the woods building all their stuff.
yeah.
Okay, I gotta write this in. The computer keeps freezing. You guys should get on the mountain though while you're here. Why not?
I mean,
well, I guess you're always here, so
if-
that's like.
If it's
doesn't
going to be a
always work.
time for me to get on a bike, it's probably going to be during Crankworx because otherwise I'm not going to have the motivation to do so.
Yeah,
This is
okay,
gonna be the
just go to
only-
the skate park.
This is going to be the only thing that's going to motivate me to want to try to get on a mountain bike is to see guys like pushing it extremely hard. It's going to only motivating thing. That was crazy. I can't believe
yeah.
that side by side.
They got so close together.
Almost.
there.
I think I would be down with this pump track though. If I was going to do any discipline, for sure, not the slope style.
No, hey, not like
No
given the
way.
fact that that's kind of like what you do
Yeah, no chance.
pretty well.
No, yeah, no way. I always once guys started doing tricks on mountain bikes, I never understood it. I just didn't the like fundamentals of spinning a bike just doesn't make sense to me or flipping
Yeah.
flipping makes a little more sense to me, but spinning a bike, I don't know. I just don't get it. Skiers and snowboarders, we use our edges on our boards to
And you can like swing your arms.
yeah,
You
use
can,
your
like,
arms. You can't move your arms. Like to me, like if I was trying to spin a mountain bike, I'd probably like let go of one arm to like lead it because that's how we do it. So like I would
might
I would
work,
get
man.
so rocked. I don't know. I don't think so. I get
try
rocked.
it.
I would get played. So yeah, racing would be my thing.
Did
like
you
going
ever like
fast.
grow up racing or no?
No.
No, you
No.
just went straight into like.
Well, I think
Hitting
growing
jumps,
up
like,
in
as a kid.
Whistler, it's just this area. Just kind of they say there's a Whistler style to skiers, snowboarders, and mountain bikers, and it's just using the terrain that we have for the most part instead of kind of fighting against it and trying to do your own thing. I think there's just a really specific riding style to Whistler. So grew up riding
see
like a
that.
Whistler,
Like
guy.
a Whistler guy.
Yeah. As we all did that we grew up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there still like a good core group of you guys that you go out and ride with?
For
like,
sure.
All the time?
Yeah, I still a bunch of friends that I went to school with here and that we all still go ride in the winter for sure.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I can see that on like kind of almost what you guys do more, just because it's so like, I know with riding and stuff when we go out, like I do a lot of dirt jumps and stuff, and it's like we got to go like build our jumps and maintain, and it's just a lot goes into it. Whereas like you guys have like the hill here, it's based a lot around more conditions and making sure that you're on it. So it's like when it's good, you guys are probably all just like super fired up.
Oh,
and,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
ready to get out there.
We're very condition dependent in snow, so
Yeah.
that always makes a big difference of everyone's attitude towards it based on
And-
snow and weather and times of year. And
Yeah.
yeah, I'd say probably a little more factors to get it good on snow versus the mountain bike world.
Yeah, we're picky with when it comes to that.
Comes to
It's gotta be,
conditions?
like no wind, right
Yeah.
amount of water, dirt sticking together. Like we
Gotcha.
can't even ride our things without watering them.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
grooming them. But this last year was like super good for you guys, wasn't it? Like conditions wise.
Yeah, it was super rad around here. Yeah,
Yeah.
no complaints. No
Wow.
complaints.
Kept seeing all the grams.
Oh,
so
yeah.
many grams.
Oh yeah.
And, like waist deep in powder, just swimming through it.
Oh yeah. So like who's our favorite today? Like who are we trying to watch out for? I mean,
If
apologize for not knowing much about mountain biking, but
Oh, that's okay.
who's our guy here?
I want to say Thomas Lemoyne, only because he's been performing really well at this event all year, and he is in the King of Crankworx, and it's pretty exciting to see somebody who's going to be competing in Rebel
Mm-hmm.
actually out here doing well in this event as well.
Right. So he's like a
Um,
double discipline
threat.
kind of guy.
Yeah, another guy I think is Thomas Janon.
Mhm.
He's been. I was watching him like earlier today, and he's looking really strong on the course, and he has a lot of really solid tricks too.
Nice.
So I'd say that those are kind of my 2 picks right now, but this event can always go either way. So-
Tyler McCall.
Yeah.
He's a good dude. I like that guy a lot.
Yeah, hey.
I've got the pleasure of getting to know him over the years.
Just like every time he comes here. Do you
Yeah,
like,
just
see
pretty
him
much when he
elsewhere?
comes. No, just
Yeah.
pretty much when he comes here. Pretty much probably for this event over the years of running into him. He's a really nice guy.
Yeah.
I hope he does
Dude.
well.
Oh yeah.
Go Tyler.
Go Tyler. And they drop in. So did we get
We
questions?
do have a question.
We do have a question.
We got
Very
questions.
Exciting.
We got questions. Well, we got answers.
Let's let her rip.
Okay. Got it on the screen here.
Oh, I think it's disconnected.
We want to know, Sean, when is the next Super Perf launch from Oliver George on YouTube?
All right, Oliver George on YouTube. When's the next Superproof launch? Next week, actually. This upcoming Friday, we're going to drop our second drop on the online store. So Oliver, my friend, we will hook you up and get you sorted next Friday.
Just follow you on Instagram. That's how this hookup will come.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Get that Instagram going. That's pretty much where we're promoting everything for the brand right now. So you'll get everything you need from the social handle at Superproof Brand.
It's like, and for people who don't know, what is Superproof? Brand?
Yeah. So I mean, it's just a streetwear clothing brand that I started over the past couple of years, but we just launched last month.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah, super exciting. Something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and got the helps of all my friends around to help make it happen. Noah has even been making some music for our social videos.
Oh,
And
cool.
Yeah, that's
So-
been fun.
That's
yeah.
super fun.
we're like very self-sufficient, and it's been fun just to do something on a scale like that with your friends. It's super fun working with all the brands that we get to ride for and stuff, but also so much we've learned over the years that it's fun to take some stuff on yourself and
yeah, kind of
just kind of try it out. It's trial and error, and I've learned an insane amount and have this new respect for all brands trying to push stuff out there and make stuff cool and pushing boundaries of creating new stuff and styles, and I love it. It's fun.
That's
exciting,
awesome.
Yeah.
It sounds like it suits you.
Yeah, I think so. I hope so. Otherwise, I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah. Only
Yeah.
one way to find out, right?
Yeah, exactly. So we're in month 1 for now, so
Yeah.
very, very early. We got a long way to go.
Exciting time.
Yeah.
We've got one more as well.
One more question.
We got more questions.
Mm.
So
we
Ryan
got answers.
Forsyth on Facebook wants to know, have you guys seen Abstract?
Ha! He's my buddy.
What's abstract?
Abstract. It was
Enlighten us.
it was a
Enlighten us
video
newcomers.
that I made.
Okay.
Yeah, like last year, I was just like, because I'm a filmer.
Okay.
It's kind of like the main thing that I do. And I was just like stacking clips randomly all summer, like random days here and there. Like Darren, who's coming on the show later on, like
Yep.
one of them, the sections in there is from his backyard.
Oh,
And I
sick.
had no like intention of doing anything really with these clips. And then I had a really bad crash last year right before Crankworx, and I ended up like I broke 5 ribs and bruised
Oh,
my
damn.
kidney, and I was just kind of like stuck at home. So I spent like a month putting together this video that is pretty weird. And it's got like, I have chickens, so it's got one part where my chickens are running outside, and I put like the little bandit like censored masks on their eyes, and weird box movements and stuff, and I called it Abstract just because
That's
it
awesome.
was just like weird.
Well, we're gonna go check it
Yeah,
out.
we'll check that out. Like, yeah, I mean, when you have an injury like that or something, you need something to keep you from
Yeah.
going insane, hey?
Oh yeah, is that how you like first started getting into music at all, or was it just kind
Well-
of you just naturally?
No, it was, I got into it because I was, one of the guys on the team with me, he was traveling with a guitar. He showed me a couple chords, and I was like, oh, this is sweet. So I got a guitar, and then it was just something to keep us busy in hotel rooms, because we just spend a lot of time in hotel rooms on the road.
Yeah.
And that just progressed into more of a love.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
I stuck with it, but yeah, guitar and music and stuff like that is perfect for if your body's not working well.
Yeah.
Just keep the mind focused and
Oh yeah, it needs something.
So
Otherwise, it's challenging.
Was that your first project like that?
Like that one.
Okay.
Yeah, like I'd done lots of other videos, but that was kind of the first time where I was just like, I'm just going to make exactly what I want.
Mm-hmm.
Like whatever
No
comes
guidelines.
to mind. Yeah, just put it in there. It had
That's the best stuff.
weird sections. Yeah, it was fun. It was really fun to make.
Yeah.
And since I had the time, I could like, the end was like credits and you're like walking through. It was after a Red Bull Joyride, and it was like the final section, and then there was credits, and I'm like walking through the woods, and there's these screens that it walks by, and yeah, like I was
You had
literally
full
just.
freedom to
Oh yeah.
make some cool stuff. I like it. We'll check it out.
Well,
Good
it's
man.
fun.
That's awesome.
But okay, we're wrapping this one up, but thank you guys a ton for coming on.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
Able
having
to get
us.
to meet you guys.
Always excited to talk about fun stuff.
Oh yeah, and I'll see you on the hill.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, riding
Me
bikes.
and Noah are going to go get our mountain bike training skills in, and we'll report back.
Yeah, you can borrow my pads if you need.
We'll sneak on.
I
your
will
course.
definitely-
I
so-
will need your pads.
Yeah.
Most importantly, I think
They
I'll
only
need your pads.
kind of stink. So.
And experience is paying off here, Cam.
There's so much strategy in this discipline, and one guy who really embodies that is Greg Watts. He doesn't ever do more than he needs to in a round, and when he needs to just pull out all the stops, he's always got some secret trick. He can add a variation to things that are already busy.
Yeah, for the viewer at home, there's exactly what Cam said. There's so much strategy here. You don't want to maybe show all the tricks that you have in the first rounds when you might need to keep them secret against a big rider that has equal or better tricks of you.
Well, waiting on the scores from the judges right now. We got to think that Greg Watts will be moving out of this round, but we got to wait for them to crunch the numbers. It was a backflip bar spin, a bar spin back for Greg Watts. He gets a 95 for that, so that's a learning experience if he makes it out of this round. Stick with that trick.
Yeah, stick with it. You get a 95, which he can. He's pretty
So Greg
consistent with
Watts
that trick.
sending David Lieb to the showers, but just as we said with Garrett Meacham in the round before, hopefully David Lieb sticks with it. There's a rider who definitely has what it takes to climb the ranks here in dual speed and style. A couple riders who are no stranger to climbing those ranks, guys who've been at the top of their respective avenues of these sports. Thomas Janon on the right side of your screen against Thomas Slavic on the left.
Yeah, Thomas Slavic, no stranger to speed. And as you see it out the gate, former king of Crankworx. No trick for him, just like a toboggan from what I could see.
We saw the toboggan again from Thomas Slavic. Thomas Slavic over that first.
So Thomas Slavic, a former king of Crankworx and a former world champion forecross, so we know he's got speed. X up from him.
Oh,
Big tuck 360 from Thomas Denam.
that's what he needed right there. He's so far behind, but he got his variation. Will it be enough? Now, about 3 seconds behind Thomas Slavic was Thomas Janon.
Well, he had 1.32 already to work with here, but that is a big gap. So let's see what the tricks and the bonuses help him here.
So Thomas Slavic, such a veteran when it comes to racing. What is it that you can identify from this replay that just shows veteran prowess?
Well, you can just see Thomas Slavic is very committed. His eyes are on the prize. They're looking forward.
Oh.
And he's got his head in the direction that he wants to go, so his body and bike will follow.
Now it seems like a chain reaction. If you start that final straightaway lined up improperly, every single turn looks more challenging, but Thomas Slavic looked like he set up perfect and almost straight line that entire final straightaway.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. If you can just start and not be late on the first turn, it has a chain reaction. So if you're smooth and good on the first turn, it really helps you.
Well, that
As you can
360
see there.
tuck no-hander being rewarded with 70 points for Janon. Oh, he was so close. Oh, if Janon would have got the bar spin on the first jump for that 360 bar to table, he may have had him. 7/100ths of a second.
That's a big upset because he had 1.322 ahead of Slavic, and it maybe seems like he played it a bit easy down that final straight in those gates where Slavic was extremely, extremely composed and fast.
Well, that was a tight round right there. Slavic advancing, but right now, anytime you got this guy in the start gate, you know you're in for a treat. He's sitting in second place in the current King of Crankworx standings. Samuel Blankensob, of course, from New Zealand. Sam Blankensob sitting in the lead. And, you know, Thomas Lemoyne isn't incredibly close to Sam. Sam's out at Mont Saint Anne racing downhill World Cup right now. So this is an opportunity for Lemoyne to climb that ranking right now. He's going up against Bas van Steenbergen.
Yeah, I don't think that differential on screen was correct. There's still something in this.
Oh, flip double bar spin from Thomas Lemoyne. The knack-knack's not going to do much for Bas van Steenbergen, so he's going to have to get on the ponies.
No, it's not. As we saw, it only gives him 10 points, which is really nothing in this game here. Thomas Lemoyne is even keeping him honest, and he's ahead on speed with doing these tricks. My word.
Well, Lemoyne looking casually fast right there as Bas was just racing, sprinting every opportunity to make up for those knack-knacks. 0.23 the difference between these two riders.
Thomas Lemoyne is looking strong. It kind of reminds me of how good he was looking in Innsbruck.
Look at how many pedals Bas can find in that rhythm section.
But Thomas Lemoyne, that is a very loose turn. They're both opting to drop a foot there and just play it safe. Man, Thomas Lemoyne has impressed me there. That was fast as well as big tricks.
All right, let's take a look at the scores here. That backflip double bar spin is going to serve Thomas Lemoyne well. 90 points to his name. Bas van Steenbergen only getting 10 for his little trick, but it's playing defense at this point. If you don't have backflip bar spins and 360 bar spins, you do what you can and then ride as fast as you possibly can. Well, it looks like Thomas Lemoyne will advance into the next round, and we have Michaela Gatto down here to get a couple words from him. Michaela? Well, a classic case of is this thing on? I'm sure we were gonna hear some brilliant words of wisdom out of Thomas Lemoyne, but we'll wait until that microphone gets turned back on. We'll give him a chance to make his way back up to the top of the course, where currently we have a couple riders in the gate. Darryl Brown on the right side of your screen, leading going into this run by a second over DJ Brandt, the well-rounded talent out of Colorado.
Darryl Brown was third here in Whistler last year in dual speed and style. A man known for hopping on the podiums here. He takes the sport very seriously. He's taken all his focus from the dirt jump background and brought it here to dual speed and style.
Well, not serious enough to wear goggles on a rainy day. Let's see if that hurts him at all here. Backflip tuck no-hander for Darryl Brown.
Yeah, versus a backflip.
Whoa, that inside right-hander is so tight.
It takes a lot of commitment, but DJ gets through there flawlessly. Man, he's holding them honest here. What have we got?
Head-to-head racing.
360 double Boston, which you know is going to score high, and he's ahead on speed here. Darryl Brown needs to make up some time in these gates.
Yes, Darryl Brown getting that classic 360 tuck no-hander on that last jump, but that's going to be no match for the 360 double bar spin from DJ Brandt.
And what a trick to pull here just in the first round here against a veteran of Darryl Brown. The 360 double bar spin, and they're going quick into that last jump. And he's composed, keeping it low here in these rollers, opting to stay on the ground versus some other guys that are jumping there.
I could watch Darryl Brown ride through that last straightaway all day. Eyes up, tires drifting.
Yeah, he's wild through there, but it seems like the more composed, maybe going in a bit slower will help you through those last gates.
DJ Brandt corking out the flip a little bit, good enough for 40 points, but 70 points for Darryl Brown on that first jump. Of course, Darryl Brown always going for that 360 tuck no-hander. He gets 70 points for it, but the 360 double bar spin from DJ Brandt was a great try, but unfortunately for DJ Brandt, not enough. And our dual speed and style veteran, Darryl Brown, will work his way back up to the top of the course to get into that next round.
Yeah, we'll say goodbye to DJ Brandt. He's off to the showers early. But my word, I don't think that'll be the last we see of DJ Brandt.
Really impressive to see that man right there in the start gate after what happened to him on his first.
All right, so we're back. And I think we're going to take a little bit of time here to get caught back up with the actual event itself. Oh, man. That is crazy. So, yeah, I guess that was in the first race of the two there, and that's actually really crazy because Barry Nobles is a really good BMX racer. So to see him tossing a double backflip on a jump like that the riders were actually already telling me is a very difficult jump for speed. It's oh, he goes for it again. Wow, that's impressive just to be. Oh, and he looks like he's okay. That is awesome. That is gnarly. He was just gonna send it. That's insane. Like, you try it on the first one, and it doesn't go quite to plan. So, I mean, try it again. Got to give him props for that. And so it looks like Sam Reynolds is taking this one because, well, he won the first heat quite heavily just because he made it down. So here we go. We got Kyle Strait versus Tyler McCall in the round of 8. Tom Van Steenbergen versus Greg Watts. That's going to be a tight one, I think. Thomas Slavic versus Thomas Lemoine. And Darryl Brown and Sam Reynolds. Ooh, we have the British bracket. The last one is the British bracket. I think I have more fun facts about Britain, in case anybody's wondering, because I am. Oh, on the list of countries in the world, they're ranked 4th. It's a pretty good ranking. Well done, Britain. Well, let's see here. What else we got? So are we playing these commercials? Am I talking over the commercials? That's awesome. Okay, so you got a crank
Eagle
there.
is simply the best.
Little derailleur, that's pretty
GX
cool.
Eagle drivetrains have
That's
a
a nice
range of
shifter.
gears that rival or flat out
I
beat
love commercials.
most
I don't know
2i
about you
systems.
guys, but I like live for
Engineered in
commercials.
Germany, made for the world.
Ram.
This is GX Eagle.
That's dope. Oh, Kokanee. I remember when Crankworx was actually like Kokanee Crankworx back in the day. And like, I think it was usually Jordy Lunn actually, but he would dress up as the big Kokanee man and ride down what now is the Joyride, Red Bull Joyride. And it was pretty, I remember I was like 15 at the time, but I always thought it was hilarious that he was riding down in a big old Kokanee Sasquatch suit. Oh, look at this commercial. Grand opening. It's like a car commercial. You know, when they do all the confetti. That's super rad. Oh, we got another guest. What's up, buddy? How's it going?
Good.
Good.
How are you?
Pretty good.
Nice.
Here, pull up a chair.
All right.
So this is Eric Lornock.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. All right, so I guess we need to like introduce you a little bit. Hey, like
Sure.
with who you are. Yeah. So you're a professional mountain biker.
Kind of. Yeah.
Kind
I work
of.
full time, but I ride full time also, I guess.
Yeah, that's a lot of jobs. 2
Yeah.
jobs. And then you recently just came out with like a full-length movie. Hey.
Yeah. So Alchemy 3 is premiering at Crankworx tomorrow night at the GLC, and it's free. Show up at 9. Movie starts at 10. It's gonna be good.
That's
Yeah.
sick. So Alchemy 3. So like for people who don't know, like, cause I know I've been following the Alchemy series for a while.
Right.
It's super rad. You guys paired up with Chromag.
Yeah. Chromag
Right.
supported it from day one since the first one.
That's sick. And
Yeah.
they kind of like, you literally just get to go out with your buddies and like film whatever, or how did that?
Pretty much,
pan
yeah.
out?
The way it started was I got injured and hurt my shoulder and couldn't ride for a season, and I wanted something to do to be able to go out in the woods with my friends and be around them when they're biking still. So I was like,
Yeah.
man, I'll make a movie. And did that, turned out good, just kept making them. So
That's
yeah,
sick.
completed the trilogy, super excited
Oh.
to show everybody.
It's staying a trilogy, hey.
I don't know,
See?
it's kind of the plan.
Dude, I was hoping it'd be like, you know, like Sharknado. You know, you'd have like eight awesome
Is
films.
there 8 of those?
Dude, I think there's 8 Sharknados.
Wow.
And each one is better than the last.
The
They
third
are
one-
incredible.
This one is better than the other 2, so
Is it?
yeah.
That's
yeah,
sick.
I'm
Who
stoked.
who all's in it?
There's a lot of people in it. So we got Carson Storch. Man, there's so many people. It's crazy. Carson Storch, Anthony Mazzari, Nick Tingren, Dustin Gilding, Semenak. Dude, there's
Tyler.
there's a lot of people.
Yeah,
there's a lot.
anybody-
There's like 8 sections in it.
Anybody from the event actually? Dude, it looked like Tyler just went
Carson
down,
Storch, but
unfortunately.
he didn't make qualifying. Carson's the only American rider in the film.
Oh, really?
And then everybody
It's
else
Canadian
is
film.
from British Columbia,
Yeah.
for the most part. Yeah.
So you film like mainly just around BC?
Yeah.
Or did you get to go down
It's
with
all
Carson?
filmed in BC, other than Carson's segment in Oregon.
Oh,
we
that's
did a
cool.
road trip all around Oregon for his segment.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Drove around in his RV and like hit up some really cool spots.
I didn't even know he had an RV.
Yeah, oh yeah.
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 So it was like, do you have any like really good stories from kind of like behind the scenes, or any like some things you can tell us
Well,
about the film that we might not know about?
I mean, I guess as always, exporting the film and uploading it the past few days has been very stressful, but it's all ready to go now. Had some glitches to work out with my old computer, but it's all worked out good, and yeah, super stoked to be relaxed, have everything set up, and yeah, thanks to my buddy Graham Meiklejohn for helping me export it last night with some glitches we had to work through, so she's good to go. Yeah, I mean, yeah, apart from that, just, I don't know, filming just the classic problems you have to work through when you're out riding with the guys, and like dealing with weather. I lost some footage.
Did you? Oh,
Yeah,
that was the
that
worst
sucks.
feeling.
But we made up for it. Basically, like a file name was the same name as something else, and it overrode it.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
But it's all good.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to show everybody.
That's sweet. And so like, so it's tomorrow at GLC.
Yeah.
But where is someone like who's not in Whistler? How
You
can they
can,
find it?
on after midnight on Pink Bike, it will be available for free forever.
That's sick.
Yeah.
It's cool to see you guys doing like actual movies that are just going out there for free.
Yeah, it's 30 minutes long, nice and solid.
Sick. That's sweet.
Yeah, I just can't wait to get it out there.
Yeah, hey, you've probably
Yeah.
been like counting down the days.
For
trying to-
sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So wait, because you've competed in Crankworx before.
Yeah, once.
Yeah,
I got
once.
invited after I hurt myself, and I rode like crap, didn't make qualifiers, and yeah, it was just
Really? Did you ever do like speed and style?
Yeah,
Yeah?
for sure. Speed and Style is an awesome event. It's super fun, and it's cool to have the slopestyle guys and the racers against each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the one race, or pretty much the one race where everybody, like all disciplines, can kind of participate and have a
pump
decent
track too,
shot.
I guess. Like pump track challenge is a really fun one too, and dirt jumpers are really good at that because they're so good at pumping and railing berms at the jumps, right? So, yeah, it's a good mix and keeps it interesting.
You're just practicing without practicing.
Yeah,
Really?
exactly.
Who, because you've been watching this event.
Yeah,
right?
man,
Who are your favorites so far?
Man, well, I mean, first of all, I can't believe Barry Noble's trying the double flips and then crashed and then tried another one, crashed.
that was insane.
Insane, fully committed. That's super rad. And then I can't believe how fast Thomas Slavic was. Like, he beat Janon by like 4 seconds.
Really?
It's ridiculous. Yeah, he's so fast. And then, I mean, Lemoyne's crushing it. Like, he's doing
I
awesome
think-
as always. Like, Lemoyne's doing really well.
Didn't
So
Slavic win it last year? I gotta see.
I
I'm
don't
pretty
remember.
sure. No, he got second here last year, and I remember because he wasn't doing crazy amount of tricks. He was just
No.
going fast. Like he
No,
was just
yeah.
that much faster.
Yeah, so this is
here
going
we
to be an
go.
interesting match, man.
Yeah, this
These
is
guys
a
are both
sick
so
one.
fast. But Slavic's been doing tricks just so that he's getting zeros.
Oh,
Whereas
so he's
Lemoyne
doing-
is like pumping big moves, getting points. So
yeah, Slavic's doing like just like one handers, no footers, kind of just
yeah,
basic.
just so he doesn't get the negative points.
Yeah, because if they don't do a trick,
Oh!
it's literally negative.
Backflip double bar out of Lemoyne.
So that's gonna be like a 90, I would guess. Dude, this end section looks really hard. Like
The
all
left
those
side looks
corners,
really tough. It looks
really
fun.
flat.
That was like a double X up something. I don't know. But look how
Oh,
far
sick.
ahead he is. It's crazy.
Yeah,
I think the
that's
black side's
insane.
slower too.
There's that one corner in the middle where it looks like a lot of the guys are losing a lot of speed.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm.
But that's what keeps it interesting, man. Like that corner's like the make or break corner. Anything could happen, no matter how good you are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that took Tyler out as well, didn't it?
I'm honestly,
one
I
corner?
didn't catch that. I was
Oh,
coming
okay.
here.
Yeah. Took you away from the event for a sec.
Yeah.
But I guess that's why they do get a chance to ride on both sides of the course. So
Absolutely,
like,
yeah.
it'd be pretty unfair if one side was way faster and it was just one
Yeah,
run
for sure.
to the bottom.
Just like dual slalom, right? Got to do both sides to make it fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Interested
Oh,
to
that
see
was-
what the outcome's going to be here after like those big moves that Lemoyne was doing. But like he's so far ahead, Slavic, like
Yeah,
crazy.
that's crazy. Dude, it's good actually now that it worked out that it rained. Because
yeah.
it was getting really dry and dusty, it seemed like, and
For
the guys
sure.
were kind of blowing out on a lot of the corners. And
Yeah. Yeah, I
and
mean,
so
it doesn't seem too windy either. So
no, the wind calmed down.
I mean,
Because I know
from here,
from here, yeah, from where we're sitting, like it's not
Yeah.
windy at all.
We are
I
inside.
am not experiencing any wind. It's very calm.
yeah.
But yeah,
So
earlier,
90 and a 75. You're right. Backflip
Yeah.
double bar 90.
Oh, Slavic's pure speed is taking over here.
Whoa. So Lemoyne was behind by like 2.6, I think. So that took away 2.2 seconds with his scores. But
Wow.
But
so
he's
a
on the
big
slow.
trick.
He's on the slow side too. So Lemoyne's gonna be on the fast side next lap.
True.
Yeah.
If he can hold it together, he could easily make up. I think he could easily make that up.
Oh yeah. He definitely could.
Yeah. It'd be cool to see because it's like you were originally a slopestyle rider.
Yeah.
Right? Like that was kind of your first
Yeah, for sure.
discipline.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know about you, but like I start watching things like this and I get super excited for the slopestyle guys.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's definitely like
just
they're more of
you
the fan
know.
favorite for sure. But it's like it's crazy to see how fast Slavic can be going, right? Like.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously people are watching for the style, right? Like speed's there, but like you gotta see the tricks. Yeah.
Dude,
I wanna
I
see some tricks.
just think about if Slavic was doing flips.
Yeah.
Like I'd pretty much be.
I swear he was
unbeatable.
doing flips last year. I thought he was, but
I
could be
remember.
wrong.
I'm pretty sure he did at Rotorua.
Okay.
He was doing flips.
Yeah.
I remember
So I wonder
that.
why he isn't flipping now. I mean,
Yeah,
clearly
he-
it's working for him the way it's
Yeah.
going. So
Just keep doing what he's doing. It seems to be.
Great
And
Britain versus Great Britain.
Oh yeah.
So Darryl
Dude,
Brown's won this
Darryl Br-
before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing it for Dewalt. It's I don't think they make mountain bikes, but that's cool.
Oh, matching tricks.
Oh, dude, that should be the next biggest sport, I think. Synchronized mountain biking.
That would be insane.
I'd be so into that.
Would it be to music? It would have to be.
Oh, of course. Of course. But no, none of this like
They're doing the
gangster
same
music.
tricks. They
Oh,
both did a truck driver.
that was sick. Dude, it'd have to be classical music. For sure.
Oh man.
So yeah, they were like neck and neck for the first part of the race, and literally around that one corner.
Yeah, the flat
is
corner.
where they just ended up losing.
Yeah,
a lot of speed on the left.
for sure. Yeah, it looks loose.
It does. It's kind of exciting that way too, because if the two
Yeah.
courses run like very parallel the
Yeah.
whole way down, you kind of know where guys are starting to place. But the
For
fact
sure.
that you have one course that's way faster than another,
Yeah.
like you really don't know until the final
Yeah,
run
it's a bit
what's
unknown.
gonna happen. Yeah.
So yeah, same tricks.
Insane.
Huh.
Dude, I can't imagine doing all these tricks like over and over and over again. Like,
Well, yeah.
To win.
It's all muscle memory though, right? Like they do it so much. It's just. Boop.
Yeah, it's like nothing. Hey.
Yeah, for sure.
Sick. So, do we have any questions from the audience? I guess I forgot to tell them that we got questions. Oh, we got a phone call
Yeah.
from the audience.
That's a question, guys.
That is a question. The answer is yes. Sell now.
We do have questions. One second.
We do have a question. Very beautiful. Have you had a chance to ride this course?
No.
No.
No, I didn't even bring a bike for this weekend, man. It's
No,
too crazy.
hey?
I'm just gonna enjoy the events, watch everything,
That's sweet.
party it up. Go see BCDC tonight for
Ooh, what's
Pink Bike's
BCDC?
20th anniversary. BCDC is
Never heard of
the
that.
sickest ACDC cover band ever.
Do they sing just like AC/DC stuff?
Yeah,
Or-
they're insane.
Really?
The guy looks like the singer.
Oh,
Yeah, they're incredible. It's gonna
Insane.
be good. Yeah.
I'm gonna check. Yeah, because you live pretty close then.
Yeah, pretty close, just
Oh.
down the highway, down to Vancouver.
Sick.
Yeah.
And what other events are you gonna be coming up for the other events here?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay up here till Monday because gonna be partying Sunday night for the Alchemy 3 premiere, and then
Oh, yes.
hang out, go
Naturally.
home, work for a bit, come back up on Friday,
Yeah.
and then check out the events. You know, Slope Style's obviously the main draw, so
Yeah.
yeah, stoked for that. Weather's looking good, and yeah, stoked.
Oh, it's gonna be.
Crankworx is the best, man.
Oh, look forward to this one every year.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's cool. Out of all the even out of all the current Crankworx, it's like Whistler still manages to be the biggest
Oh yeah,
one out of
absolutely.
all of them.
Yeah, it's the final one. It's the original gangster
Yeah.
event. You know, like no one's ever gonna pass Crankworx Whistler. No
I
way.
don't know how you could. Were you coming like at the very start?
Oh yeah,
Pretty well.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It was like marked on your calendar for months and months. It was like the
Yeah.
first you had like the May. I think it was like May 4th was when the bike park would open, and then August, at middle of August, Crankworx comes around, and you get to go see everybody get crazy. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the
that's
best,
awesome.
man. It's like Christmas.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
mountain
it is
bike Christmas.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely.
I like that.
It's
Just checking it
13
out. It
kilometer
looks-
an hour winds apparently.
That's like,
Is that a lot though? Like as far as wind goes, I don't know.
I don't feel like it is. It's hard to say because like how fast are they moving?
Like 100
You
miles
know?
an hour.
At least little jet fuels. All right.
Straight,
we had a
oh.
question coming in here. Who would win the race between you two? Man, I'm gonna go with
I'm
you
gonna
on
win.
that one.
Yeah, of course.
I've never raced anything before.
Well then, yeah.
feel like
I guess I'm the
that's
veteran at the table. So.
Kind of, yeah. Would you
Not
run
to
a
toot my
front?
own horn, but
Would you run a front brake?
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
Front brake for those flat corners, man. This is
Yeah.
gonna be a crazy race.
Yeah, this is good. Both US guys.
Yeah. Straight flips.
Jeez. Surprised that Kyle's not pulling out the tail whips yet. He loves his tail whips, I guess.
Yeah, maybe it's windy, but I mean, it
Only
doesn't look
halfway
windy.
down.
That's a risky trick in the wind, but I
Yeah.
guess we haven't seen many tail whips.
Turns the bike into a sail. Ooh.
So a little flip table out of Tyler there, I think, but straight flips for the most part, at least too. Kyle's holding his own on the slow course.
Oh, they were kind of chilling at the end.
Yeah, yeah, they were.
Mhm.
Seemed like they were chilling at the end for sure.
Yeah. I think most guys are kind of riding front brakes right now, though. Hey.
Yeah, yeah.
Just like put it through the center of the bar so they can
Especially
still do all their tricks.
Yeah, you gotta be able to bar spin and tail whip, absolutely.
Mm.
But yeah, the end, those gates at the end, you need to be able to slow down and like hook up the front wheel. Skidding with just a back brake is not gonna work.
Yeah,
No.
you're gonna go down.
There's no reason to run just a back brake for this.
Yeah, and how tricky is it to make it down a course like this? Like those final flat corners, like knowing how much speed you can carry. Like how do you?
Yeah, I mean,
Kinda.
when you're in the heat of the moment for the event, you're not even thinking. You're just trying to haul and go as fast as you can, right? I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes like those things you can get pretty whooped around. Like Caleb Polanco had like a harsh crash
Oh,
earlier.
yeah.
Got bucked sideways, bucked off the bike at the end just because he was a little behind, just trying to charge and make up time, and he like got worked.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I think it's just they're just trying to go as fast as they can. But I mean, it's easy to ride the course slow.
Yeah, just to make it down.
Yeah, for sure.
But to go fast is always another.
Absolutely, yeah.
And
But
you
I mean,
put-
when you're on it, and it's gonna work out. Yeah.
Heck yeah. All right.
So I
wish we
didn't
could hear
even
what
see who won that. I was too
Kyle
busy talking.
took that one.
Okay, sick.
Yeah, and I think that means because he's moving on to the next round.
Oh, okay. So was this
Yeah.
this is the first race of the second rounds?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect,
So
yeah.
he's
Straight moves
right
forward.
into the semis, and it looks like Tom has the advantage here in the next one.
Tom and Greg.
Both.
And Tom. So now Tom's on the slow course, but he's got the advantage.
And both slopestyle riders, so they're all
Yeah.
are going to be pulling some pretty decent tricks.
Tom's gonna
But
send
that-
it.
1 point. Yeah, you
He's
think Tom's going to send
yeah,
it?
absolutely.
He doesn't.
He knows Greg can get crazy.
True. And he's got. Oh,
Yes, he got that bar spin. Flip tuck to bar.
That is so hard to
Yeah.
do a tuck no hander and then throw a late bar spin like that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like
While
the fact that the
going
bike.
as fast as you can.
Yeah,
Oh,
while
come on,
going as
Tom.
fast as you can. Dude, that corner is just. Oh,
he
just
wanted
a
another
flip
bar there.
tuck.
It's
That
gonna
would
be
be cool.
interesting. Look how
Oh,
tough that last
man.
part looks, man.
Turning while going over the rollers, like
You got it looks super tough. You got a manual while turning, like it's pretty technical. Absolutely.
yeah. And these guys, like for how difficult it is, they do make it look pretty
Yeah.
easy.
This does not look like an easy course. It looks very technical.
Yeah. Even a lot of the riders were saying it is a challenging course.
Yeah,
To make it down, like with speed, feeling solid about your run.
for sure. So I mean, I guess that almost goes to show why a racer would be even faster because they're just used to the super tech and trying to deal with speed, where slopestyle guys are just blasting big smooth jumps and berms. So
Yeah.
maybe that's why Slavic is just so far ahead of the guys.
Yeah, and especially in those real tricky
Yeah, absolutely.
sections of the course there.
So Watts advanced by like 0.15. So
Oh.
so close.
That is tight. Literally, if he got that bar spin, like that's the thing about this.
Yeah,
on
on
the
the
second
second
jump,
one?
that could
Yeah,
have been
0.5. That's nothing.
the
That would have
difference.
been it.
Yeah.
Because he
So
would have
it's
got probably another
super
10
tight.
points.
So who's
Slavic and
oh,
Lemoyne.
This is the one.
So Slavic
I
has
really
the
looking
advantage,
for.
but he's in the slow course right now.
Yeah.
Lemoyne is going to send it because he's got to get points for King of Crankworx, and same with Slavic. So, I mean, this is going to be a crazy race.
And Slavic's also been competing in pump track as well,
Yeah.
hasn't he?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
So it's not like a given for Le Mans. Oh man. This was the last round?
Yeah, this was the
Okay.
first round.
Yeah. I was getting confused there.
But
for
yeah,
a
that
second.
inside corner, man, slows everyone down so much.
Yeah, then having to crank and then get enough speed to actually trick that second jump.
Yeah.
Oh, Slavic is looking good.
Yeah, he's
What a
he's
good
gapping
looking
those
man.
rollers at the bottom where it seems like a lot of the slopestyle guys are manualing and like trying to turn while manualing.
Maybe that's the trick.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
let's
just
find
gap
out, I
him.
guess.
All right.
And his gate
like
starts are like,
Yeah, he's so far ahead. I wonder if he's running gears actually. So you could.
probably. Yeah,
I could
for
see
sure.
that. If you're
Whereas
not-
all the slopestyle guys, I mean, a lot of them are on single speeds so that they don't need to worry about their chain skipping. when they're
Yeah.
doing tricks. Oh, he almost missed that
wow.
gate.
He hit that corner really well though.
Oh, Lemoyne with the double truck driver. See, look, he's gapping.
Wow, that was cool. It looked like he may have actually jumped over the last gate, which I don't think he did, but that's tough because if you do jump over any of the gates, that's
I'm pretty sure
disqualified.
it's a DQ.
Yeah, so
But
you
I
don't
didn't
get.
catch if you did jump it or not.
I think he's okay. But that's just really because he had a .26.
It was I think it was
Second
point
lead?
I think it was 0.1 of a lead, 0.16 before, and then after this race he was a 0.26.
Oh, gotcha.
But now the
So
tricks need to come in.
That's gonna be a tight one.
So I mean I think Lemoyne's gonna beat him on this race with the tricks, but will it be enough to make up for the last race against each other?
I guess we're gonna have to let the judges tell us. Let's see. Ooh,
90
a
90 to
90.
0,
That's
like-
massive.
But like, you gotta be sending the big tricks, man. Like
Yeah. Oh, and he got the double. So
yeah,
he's throwing
90 again. Man.
Oh,
Yes, nice Lemoyne.
that was a tight one.
Yeah, Lemoyne is
wow.
crushing it.
Moves on to the next round.
Yeah. Good work.
That's exciting.
Just goes to show how, like, in the end, the big tricks are gonna pay off and get you those points that are needed to make up for the time.
Yeah, because if you're tight and you can pull those tricks,
Yeah.
like it's gonna be hard to.
So no full-on racers left.
No racers for such a racy-looking course.
For sure. Yeah, I honestly would have expected to see a racer in the last bracket because the course is technical and yeah, but clearly the slopestyle guys are handling it and sending big tricks, which is why I'm watching.
Yeah. I think it's a very good spectator course,
for
and
sure.
definitely like if you're in the Whistler area, you definitely gotta
Oh yeah.
come check this out, even if you don't ride.
No,
Like,
you can.
just-
It's pretty easy to understand what's happening, and it's very in your face as to what's going on and what needs to be done. I wonder if they're going to do the same tricks again.
I hope so. I'm really into this synchronized
I wonder
thing.
if it. Oh no! Top of the
Just
berm,
slid
washed out.
Fortunately, I think that happened to him last year as well. But
Really?
Daryl's like, yeah.
Oh man,
look
that sucks when they don't
sad.
have like a clean, real race. You know, it's winning by default's never something people want to do. Like you want to earn
No.
that win.
Win because he actually won. Dude, Sam has been, because he was against Barry Nobles too.
Right.
So he's the guy
He's
who's
had
just,
crashes.
just
I wonder if he's
cruising
been
down.
psyching
like-
them out in the start gates, you
Yeah.
know, making them nervous.
And he's in the lead for kind of the speed and style overall title.
Oh really?
So yeah,
Oh
yeah.
wow.
I think
Nice.
as much of a bummer as it is to win by default,
Yeah.
it's starting to look pretty good for him.
Yeah, that's wicked.
That he might, if he does well, like makes it into the finals, he might even have it. I don't
Yeah,
know how
yeah, I
tight
mean-
the points are, but
For sure, he's killing it. He's in the second to last bracket now, so.
and all these guys, they're pretty good friends. Hey, like they
Oh,
all
yeah.
ride same contests all year. And
For sure. I mean, all the slopestyle guys are buddies for sure. It's a pretty wicked atmosphere between them all. I mean, I guess the racers, it's like we don't hang out with the racers so much, so it's more of a
Yeah.
like, you're still not like a rival against them and like, you know, like hate them or whatever, right? You're just like don't know them, so you're not homies, right? So
yeah.
but yeah, I mean, the bike community's so rad that way. Everyone's just pumped to be riding together, and that's kind of all that matters.
Yeah, and that's the sick thing about Crankworx. It like literally brings all
Oh,
the
it's-
disciplines.
It's
and
crazy,
we
man.
all
I
just
can't
hang
walk
out.
through the village without, you pretty much add like 15 minutes onto your commute time because you're going to see people and you're going to chat because, like, you see them maybe once a year just here. Like,
Yeah,
it's sick. It just brings everyone together, for sure.
That's right.
Yeah, it's tight.
Dude, can't wait to see your film though. What's like actually?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the
Thanks,
last
man.
two were insane.
Thank you.
And you did both the last two. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's just a full-on solo production by me, and then I get somebody to help film my segment this year. Kazi Amamura filmed it for me. We filmed on the island in Mount Prevost.
I came
He
out.
actually came out. Yeah.
that was sick.
So, yeah, stoked how that turned out, and, yeah, just pumped to show everybody and finally just have it out there.
Sick. Yeah. So if you're in Whistler, it's at the GLC tomorrow at
9 o'clock, the doors
9
open.
o'clock.
10 o'clock, the movie starts. It's completely free, so you want to show up early.
Sick. And then for those who are not in Whistler, it's on Pink Bike, available
Pink
at
Bike
midnight.
At midnight. Stay up late, watch it. It's only 30 minutes long. You'll be in bed by 12:30. You'll be able to go to school or work the next. School's out. You'll be able to
School's
go to
out.
work the next day.
Perfect.
Yeah.
There you go. Awesome. Well, thanks for coming on, man.
Thanks, Calvin. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate
buddy.
it. Yeah,
Good
yeah.
times.
Sure, I'll see you around the village.
Yeah, I'll see you tonight, baby. BCDC.
Oh yeah.
Rock and roll.
AC/DC. Let's do
Yeah.
it.
All right, dude. Tight.
All right. Later.
See you, buddy.
Yeah. Break? No, we're going. All right. Sweet. Oh, so we're watching commercials now. But yeah. So that was Eric Lornock. The last two alchemies, like we said, were really fun to watch, and this one's gonna be pretty sweet because it has a slightly different feel than a lot of other movies that have been coming out these days, because it's literally just him and his buddies going out in the woods playing with the camera. It's not like some crazy production, so it's gonna have a slightly different feel, and I kind of like that loose program. But we are coming down to the final couple racers here, and like Eric was saying, it's turned into be a very slopestyle oriented finals. We have the main finals, and then as well
Final four of the Cliff Dual Speed and Style presented.
the small finals. Guessed? Yeah. Oh, very nice. So we gotta wake up the claw.
I'm collaborating.
He's clobberating. Sounds good. Well, hey Darryl.
What's up, buddy?
What's going on?
You know, another
Nice
day.
to- Yeah.
Got to do a little wake up.
Oh yeah.
A little sleepy. A little child's been keeping me up all night.
Is it? Oh yeah. Cheers. How's the little girl doing?
Dad life.
Mm.
Different.
Different?
Kiss your sleep goodbye.
Is it like actually true, or is it just like?
Oh, it's totally true.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude,
you,
but
you
you're.
don't understand it until you actually.
Dude, I feel like everyone says that.
Yeah,
I don't
everyone says that
understand it.
until you actually have one.
Dude, my cats, I have chickens too, and they like start crowing at like 5 in the morning. So I know exactly. I know
This guy and
exactly.
his chickens. He loves chickens.
They're super dope.
He brought chickens to the trails the other day, and he actually let one stay there.
It survived for a while.
Is it
He's
dead
home
yet?
now. No, he came
You got
home.
it?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I got it.
All right, what
But-
do we got here? We got Strait and we got Watts.
Mm.
Two longtime buds. They've been
Yeah.
battling it out for years. I think Strait's got them all the way. What do you think?
Really? Dude, just the fact that like Tricks seem to be taking it, I'm gonna.
Oh, Strait.
Dude,
Washington.
I would have had that
Strait
wrong.
never does that.
No, he's
Watts
been
is
pretty
gonna-
consistent. Hey.
Yeah,
It's
he's
like,
always consistent.
Mm.
Watts is gonna take it. Damn, Strait's gonna be pissed tonight.
Does he hold
Strait's
that
getting
stuff?
blackout tonight.
Oh yeah, at the BCDC. Are you going to that?
Possibly. It all depends if I go home tonight or not. I might
Oh.
get sucked into the Whistler.
Oh man, Claw's life, dude.
Try-
you
try
never
to
know
escape it.
what your life is. Hey.
No, it's always up and down,
Well,
left or right.
Left
Never
or
know where
right.
I'm headed.
Yeah. So are you here for the whole week?
No, I'm
or-
actually gonna head home either tonight or tomorrow morning, and
Yeah.
come back Tuesday.
Oh yeah, because there's you get that movie premiere coming up. Hey. On Friday, isn't it? North of Nightfall.
Yes,
Here?
that's correct. Yep.
Yeah.
North of Nightfall in Whistler.
Sick. So what was because I know because you live like 20 minutes down the road.
Yep.
But what was North of Nightfall? What's like the general idea? Like what did you
General
guys do?
idea of that film was You know, we're always searching for the best, biggest big mountain riding on the planet, and we went a lot farther than we've ever gone before. So we went up to basically the North Pole to try to find some big mountain lines, and we documented it. Tom Van Stierberg did, and Carson Storch and Cameron Zink came with myself, and we went up there for pretty much a month. Hang out in tents and freaking rode some of the sickest lines I've ever seen.
Did you find yourself up there?
Yeah, I definitely lost and found myself.
Yeah, hey?
100%.
You lost yourself first.
Oh, totally.
And
you gotta lose yourself to find yourself.
That's deep.
Mm-hmm.
Getting deep with Darren.
Yeah.
That should be a segment on your claw life.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. I'd be super into that.
Yeah. And then what do we got?
That's
We got
sweet.
Lemoyne.
Oh.
Man.
Oh, versus Sam, too. That's going to be a good one. Who's your pick for this one?
Lemoyne, for sure.
Yeah.
That guy's killing it. That guy's got so much skills, it's insane. And this was in Innsbruck. Was that a triple or a double track?
I think it was double.
Got it. So hard. It's so hard to watch because you're like watching both athletes. So what is he doing? And then you're going back and forth.
Yeah.
So easy to miss a little variation in there.
When you're trying to call it.
But yeah, Lemoyne's been killing it on the freaking speed and styles and the pump tracks as well.
Yeah, he's super exciting to watch.
Yeah, he's got good steez for sure.
For sure.
Did Sam go down on the last one?
No. Whoever Sam was against went down. I'm trying to think. Darryl Brown.
Got it. Okay, so this is
Brown
the first heat of these two.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, I'm going to go with Lemoyne all the way.
Yeah.
Lemoyne's going to beat him on the tricks. Unless, I think Sam's done with the double flips, but you never know. He might pull one out. He might pull one out of his
Was he
retirement.
doing them before?
Yeah.
This event? No.
Reynolds?
Yeah.
He used to double flip all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Like years ago.
That would be pretty
far
cool.
back he is in the gate
Unretired.
there.
Oh.
Whoa.
Did
Doesn't
you
even get
ever?
the snap.
You never raced, did you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, like.
I raced speed and style.
Yeah, because you did a Rotorua, but I mean like other types of racing.
Oh, yeah. I grew up BMX racing.
Oh, yeah. So you did have the BMX racing background.
100%.
Oh, sweet.
All right.
'Cause I
Lemoyne's
knew-
whooping his ass. Check you later, Reynolds.
Crazy.
He's got a big lead on the fast side. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
that is the fast side.
Yeah,
So.
Thomas has got a good. He's got it. 1 second lead. He ain't gonna take it.
Oh, that's gonna be tight.
Stoked for my teammate Lemoyne.
Canyon. Oh yeah, the Canyon.
Look at that paint job. You see that?
That's sick, dude.
That's awesome.
Do you have any special paint jobs? coming
Yeah,
out?
actually, it's quite similar to that paint job. My sender, like the hot pink. It's like gray and hot pink, just a kind of little bit different design.
You get the same kind of like. You should put claw marks on yours.
Oh, I got my bear logo on it.
Oh yeah, true.
It's good enough.
Still the claw.
If I want to put claw marks on it, I just get a Sharpie.
Yeah,
Do
true.
my little signature, you know.
Very cool. Okay, we got a question here
What do we got?
from Eden Odgers.
What's my favorite trick combo?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask and try to guesstimate what he means by my favorite trick combo, what I do, or what I see on this. What do you think he's specifying to?
I think he's asking what your favorite is, but I think you just give us both, and then I'll decide which one.
You know what? It's one in my favorite, and I haven't been able to nail it all that often, but it's an Oppo 3 1-foot table to look back. You wrap your head around that one.
Yeah, it'd be kind of cool.
Kind of cool.
Yeah.
Freaking awesome. It's the steeziest trick ever. BMX would do it quite often.
What?
So
Why Oppo? Why Oppo though?
Well, because for
You
me,
know.
if I'm going to do a 3 look back, I have to do it Oppo.
True.
Right? Otherwise, you'd be doing 3 turn down.
True.
Come on.
All right, I'll give it to you. I was watching you do just like you were just doing 3 Oppo look backs.
Yep.
Yeah, and those are pretty cool. For the 1-foot table.
So you go in, you lean to your 1-foot table like this, and then you roll back into a look back.
Who does it? Does
I
anybody
can't
like?
remember. I haven't.
You've like seen people do it though?
Years ago.
Yeah.
Like freaking hell, who was it? I can't even
Like
remember. who it was.
BMXer,
Yeah,
probably.
BMXers.
Yeah.
Just Google it. You can punch it in and find somewhere online. But it's an easy trick.
Type in like Oppo.
Yeah, absolutely.
Table.
It's Google. It'll find anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Google's really good for that.
Yeah. Do we have another cup? No question.
No, I don't think so.
Nice. That's sick.
Dude,
So
I think-
on this we have Sam Reynolds. They're going on to their second heat. Kyle Strait and Greg Watts. They had their first heat as well. And Watts is gonna take that one.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say it's gonna be Watts and Lemoyne. That's gonna be an interesting
That
finals.
will be tight.
Gatto.
I think-
Did she turn the mic on this time? I was watching
Oh,
the
she was
live
on.
webcast earlier, and
No
she
way.
pulled the. Oh, is this on?
Oh, but it was on.
No, it wasn't.
No? Oh, jeez.
She's like doing the live webcast. And obviously, it wasn't on. So it looks
That's
like she turned
awesome.
it on this time.
Oh, yeah. Do you think she has control?
Well, she actually
She
loves. She's
secretly-
like, oh. It was
Dude, that would be awesome if I don't know what to say. I can just like turn my mic off and
on.
pretend.
You can do that. You do a little
Hell
lip reading.
yeah. Yeah. Just pretend like we got some technical difficulties, but like really, I just have no idea what I want to say.
Yeah.
Just rolling with it.
Totally.
All right, I'll keep that in my back pocket for later.
Nice.
That'll be a good one.
It's good to see Strait out there killing it still.
Yeah, because he's been like, he was at like Rebel Rampage 1.
Yeah, he's
He's been around for a
him,
while.
Bordeaux, and who else
Oh,
were like
Bordeaux.
from the first ones that did the most. Now, I think it's just
Legend.
Kyle that has done every Rampage.
Really? When did you get there?
I was there the second year.
Oh, okay, year 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's pretty sick to see. Because when he showed up, he was like 14 years old and a little kid.
Huh.
Like, if you ever see
This
footage
is a
of him, he's
baby.
like, totally. And he wasn't
Really?
big. And if you know Kyle, he's a freaking monster.
Oh, yeah.
Big,
Dude,
big gentle giant, but
Tree
he's a
trunks.
big dude. But yeah, it's
That's
good to see
crazy.
him out here shredding the race scene. And curious to see how he does at Duel. That's another favorite event of his. And
Duel? Oh, Duel.
yeah,
Oh.
come on, get your terminology right, Calvin. Dual
Do they-
slalom.
Do slalom. Is that like pump track?
Really?
Slalom?
Who is this guy? Did you just show up?
Dude, I feel like a rookie right now. I didn't think they were doing dual slalom anymore.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
I gotta learn how to use Google better.
Are they not doing it here this year? Or am I the idiot?
I don't know.
The dual slalom's like one of the, and it's usually, what is it? It's
But where's
this
the
Friday.
course? Where's the course?
It's right beside it. And then
I thought that was pump track.
No, like on this course, they'll actually switch up a couple of the jumps. Like tomorrow, they'll go in and they'll switch the jumps and turn them into rollers, and then keep the
Gotcha.
gates, and that'll be the dual slalom course.
Okay, so it's this event without the tricks.
Yeah, basically, and more corners and more gates.
Okay.
Yeah, so the speed and style is
Interesting.
basically a synergy of slope style and dual slalom.
Yeah.
It's kind of met together, and it's pretty cool to see. Obviously, I'm a bit biased because I'm a slope styler. To see all the slope stylers in there whooping all the racers' ass.
Yeah. Go team.
One for the free riders. But yeah, it's pretty rad to see those guys killing it. And it's interesting because some courses will be more lenient for the racers to do better than the slope stylers, and it's always kind of a flip flop of how the actual race course goes. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they've got the judging down on how much like a trick score takes away from your time or adds time.
Yeah.
If you don't do tricks. But in the beginning of like the speed and style, I remember it was like dudes were doing like a one-hander and like getting like a 30 and just going as fast as they can and then just whooping all the slope stylers. And
Yeah.
for us slope stylers, we were like, hey, that ain't fair.
Yeah, because
We need to do it more even. Like the guy just did a freaking triple truck and the guy did a one-hander and he still won. So
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be one of those sports where you have to kind of like get the judging right.
yeah,
Otherwise it'd be.
absolutely. And we got Strait and Watts on the gate again. Straight's looking pretty determined here. You know what I'm
He
gonna
looks
see?
mad.
You know what I'm gonna see? I'm gonna call out Strait. He's just gonna whoop Watts' ass on the time.
He's not even gonna do tricks.
No,
He's just gonna
destroy
him.
destroy him on the time, just to prove something. I bet you any money right here.
I could
Strait
see
is
that.
pissed.
Does he gets mad, hey? Oh, he mad.
He doesn't like not winning these because he's really
That's-
good at these.
That's fair. It's pretty fun to win.
Look how serious he is.
Yeah. I thought he was
Gets fired up.
I thought he was riding the beer helmet. Didn't he have like a helmet that was painted?
Oh
like
yeah,
a
the
beer
Natty
can?
Light.
Oh,
That was Rampage,
classic.
right?
Probably.
Natty Light is
I
his
don't
favorite
know.
beer.
Yeah.
If
So,
you need to know.
Big fan.
He pretty much only exclusively drinks Natty Light.
Mm.
It's an American thing.
America.
Oh,
Oh,
whoa,
there's
he's
an
got the
American
snap.
battle.
Coming out hot.
Oh,
he's
he
not-
is doing the
oh.
tricks. Dude, that's kind of a new one for him.
That's a
though,
flip
hey?
bar.
Yeah.
Atta
He
boy.
doesn't do flip bars.
That's wicked.
Okay, down into the death corner
Yeah, look how
here.
fast that kid is. For a big guy, like I can freaking sure move his ass on the freaking course.
Oh,
And we have technical difficulties. We are dead in the water.
Yeah, no
We
signal.
can't see the signal.
Oh, we got
So I guess we're just gonna have
de-signal.
to. Oh, do we got another question?
Oh, yes, yes. From Bike Hacker
on Twitch.
Nice.
Are you
Yes,
biking at all this week?
I am biking this week. I'll be shredding the park and I'll be doing the whip off.
Ooh, oh, you're doing the whip off.
Yeah, on my
Sick.
fresh Canyon Sender. That's nice and hot pink colors.
Oh, you're going for the real pink bright bikes.
Absolutely. I showed up to
Dude.
Rampage with a pink bike back in like 05. And everyone was
That's
like,
true.
pink? That's not cool. Now everybody thinks it's cool.
Yeah, they all went trendy. Dude,
Oh,
you're
we're
just
back.
way ahead of the
And with-
times, hey?
And with the replay.
Whoa.
Straight. Whoa! Straight
Is that-
almost going down.
Does that matter if your foot goes outside the thing? Because that was like,
I don't think so. I think your tires
yeah.
and your
more
body
tires.
have to be on the one side. Don't quote me on it.
Okay.
But
We'll
anyways,
find out.
Watts with the win just because he had a 9.5 second lead.
That's a tough one to make up.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
that ain't
9.5
happening.
seconds.
Watts would have had to freaking pretty much fall and take
Yeah.
his time getting back up.
Really take at that point you just get down to the bottom. I
Yeah.
feel like if you have that kind of a lead.
Man, Strait
But-
almost went down on that flip bar.
I think earlier
Man,
too.
that jump is
Oh,
so small. I can't even believe Barry tried a double flip, let alone
dude,
once.
seeing the lip, it was like a 5-foot lip.
Dude, those jumps are so small.
That's crazy. Okay, we got another dope
got-
question. We got 2 dope questions. Nick.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, what's my
glory
favorite
jump?
pump track in Canada?
Aw.
Duh, this is Stevie Smith Bike Park. Hello, come on.
Yeah, that one's insane.
That's a no-brainer, but good question.
Yeah. Good question. Ash Bike 45. What do athletes talk about before they compete?
Oh, you know, like
Oh,
things like
Britney Spears.
I was
Oh.
thinking more about like, oh, you see that moose that crossed the highway yesterday?
I've never talked about moose. I've gone riding lots of times, and no mooses in my future.
No, these guys are just kind of BSing, having fun, and maybe a little bit of small talk about corners and whatnot. BSing.
BSing about corners.
Like
That's what they
you
do
said,
best.
Like we were talking about earlier, but like everybody's super good buds, and whoa,
Oh,
Reynolds, ball riding the flip
Decent.
whip.
dude,
on
he
that tiny
knew.
little jump, and he's not even that far behind.
He knew that Thomas was
Did-
killing it, though. He caught up.
Dude, did Thomas screw up? Did we miss something there?
I don't know. I'm confused.
How did that make any sense? Can someone tell me how that makes any sense? But didn't Thomas
Doesn't
have
he
a big
have-
lead?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Sam went down. Oh, that's why.
I'm rattled right now.
No, because Sam
Dude,
went
Sam
down
went
on the
down?
last one. That's why. I
Did
told-
he? On
yeah,
what?
Maybe I have a horrible memory here.
'Cause all the guys were going down against Sam.
That's right.
But I thought
'Cause
that.
this is his second heat, right?
Yeah. Dude, we're really good at paying attention.
I know, right? We're
Yeah.
too busy jabbering.
Mountain bike memory.
Mm-hmm.
It's the thing.
Hey, I got an excuse. I hit my head too many times. I can't remember anything. Ask my girlfriend.
Yeah. That's a fair excuse. Dude, I thought.
So he gets an 80 on that one. And Thomas got a 40 and a 45. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Sam went down on the first one.
Something.
That's why he was
happened.
just chilling. Yeah, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
See? I can still remember.
That's true.
All right.
You're
And
smart.
Thomas goes into the finals against Watts. This is going to be interesting.
This is good.
You know,
Oh,
Watts
he's got
Watts
it.
is a bit of a sleeper. Like, he doesn't look fast because he's just got, like, that stationary riding position. Like, his upper body's just solid. He doesn't do a lot of body English, but he's actually really fast.
Yeah.
And the kid's got more tricks than you can shake a stick at. Like, if you play a game of bike with Watts, you're
Yeah.
going to lose.
Dude, it's just like bar spin.
Like, you're going to lose. The kid pretty much has, I think, maybe other than cork sevens, I think that's the only trick that he doesn't have. But every other trick he can do.
Pretty much do. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a PlayStation.
Yeah, like, that's pretty much,
Oh.
you know, if you
Dude.
don't recall, he won it back in, what was it, 13?
Oh, dude, I was here.
Yeah, 13, right?
I was pumped.
Was that the
yeah,
year
yeah.
you were trying front flips?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I was like in it, and then
Was that the year with all the crazy qualifiers?
yeah, it was the year that they had
Everybody
yeah the
got
crazy
taken out,
qualifier.
including this guy.
Yeah, I got taken out hard. Dude, I bit through I had braces on at the time.
Yeah.
I looked super cool. And like put my face into a
brace
rock.
face.
Yeah. Dude, I went with like crazy colors too, of course.
As you should.
Dude, I was
I'm all
like
for
15.
crazy colors.
Yeah, like bikes. Yeah.
Always have.
Yeah, I put my face into a rock and bit through my lip, and then the next morning I like
bruised my heels because I went way fast. I think you were even telling me it was like the year that the step down to step up was
That
way
thing was
too
death.
fast.
Oh my goodness. There
Everyone
were,
was- You died on it too, didn't
Oh,
you?
absolutely. Like I
Yeah.
freaking qualified first, and like I was like super stoked and all amped to freaking do well that year. And I got all freaking cocky and tried to do 3 table off the curb step down, and my rear end of my bike, they're not like slopestyle bikes like today.
Yeah.
And I freaking dragged back wheel on the lip, and just freaking ass over tea kettle straight to my head off the step down.
Dude, I was standing right there on the side. And I remember you like did the 3 and you did your little like dog pee maneuver.
Yeah, when I drag back tire, I always
stick your
when
leg
in
out.
doubt, stick a foot out. Learned that
That's
from
what I
Foster.
always say. Yeah. And yeah, just that was. Did you ride again in the second round? No.
No,
that
I
was
had to
way
get Kyle
too
Strait to
heinous.
walk me down the freaking course because I couldn't see.
Really?
Yeah, like whenever I have a big a head smack, I always like my retina kind of like shakes. So for like an hour and a bit, 2 hours, I can like barely see. And I literally had to have Kyle like arm in arm like walk me down the course. People were like, "Huh?" I could kind of see people. They were gawking at us, going like, "What the hell is Kyle doing walking down the hill?"
Would have looked nice though. Like,
Right?
You
What
got a buddy.
kind buddy, freaking
Yeah.
walking him down the freaking
Dude.
down the hill. Yeah,
That was hectic.
Crankworx.
But yeah,
Lot of
Greg
history.
Watts won it that year.
Yeah.
That was like the first time anybody flip whipped a drop, as far
That's
as
right.
I can like remember.
Off the whale tail.
Yeah, at the very
Yeah.
end.
Yeah, and then you did that truck off that sketchy. What was that? I think I was injured
Dude.
that year.
Were you?
Yeah, because the year
The flip whip one.
Yeah, the year that he won,
I
I
like.
think I was injured. I was injured, or I was. Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah.
Too many years.
Dude, my favorite all-time Crankworx feature, like hands down, was
yes,
the
teeter-totter?
The on-off teeter-totter.
Absolutely.
Like you step up, for people that don't know
Yep.
what a teeter-totter is, and you ride to the end, and it literally drops like a teeter-totter, and then it was what, like 12 feet?
Yeah, it
Off
was
the
a
end.
good drop. Like, man, I miss the days of like going to slopestyle events and being, oh wow, how do we ride this?
Yeah.
In my opinion, that's what made slopestyle so cool back in the day. Is like, let alone it was the athletes, but also for the fans. You would literally go to each course as a rider and a fan, being like, crap, like what the heck are they gonna build this time? What are we gonna see? And the
Yeah.
athletes would show up and be like, huh, okay, how do we ride this? And then once you figure out how to ride it, you're like, okay, how do we trick this? And that was cool. And then for the fans, they're like, oh my God, look at this cool new feature. You know, nowadays there's just repetition. And I've been doing this for a long time. And for me, I think they need to change things up a bit, make it a little more interesting and challenge these athletes. Because these athletes for slopestyle, they pretty much have the exact same course. Like half the field has the exact same course in their backyards now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, why not throw a freaking wrench in the spokes and throw a new feature where they're like, huh, and see who's boss and like can actually freaking improvise and learn how to ride a feature and learn how to trick it. That's what I want to see.
Dude, on
Who
off.
wants to see that? Everybody, thumbs up on your little thumbs up if you want to see cool new features in slopestyle courses.
On-off teeter-totters.
Absolutely, and maybe
I
throw a
make a
wall ride in
petition.
after.
Yeah.
Get
Dude.
wild.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Dude, we got some questions coming in.
All right, let's get the questions
Oh,
before
they're
the,
for
the
me.
finals.
Dope Biker 142 on YouTube. That's a really cool name, hey.
Yeah, it is. Dope
Dude, do you
Biker.
think the first 141 were taken? They had to go at 142, yeah. But he wanted to know where all the fun facts went. I had actually a really solid one about Canada.
Did
You want to know
All right,
something about
let's-
Canada?
Yeah, I want
So,
to know something.
actually,
I'm a Canadian. Are you guys Canadian? I know
Some
you're
of
a
them are
Canadian.
probably Canadian.
This guy's from
But
Alberta.
it was in, yeah, I'm an Albertan. It was in 2012, 2013. The biggest Canadian theft ever was of maple syrup.
What?
Yeah, dude, $18.7 million worth of maple syrup was taken from our reserve of maple syrup.
Huh.
And I don't know, these people just like hoarded a bunch and started selling it on the black
Crazy.
market.
Well, I guess that's
but it's
one
like
sweet
real.
victory for somebody.
Nope, they got caught.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's a lot of honey.
That is a lot of
All
honey.
right, we got on the gate.
Oh.
So this
So
is
the
this is
small
for
final,
third
hey.
place. That's what they're battling out for.
Battle for
Is a
third.
spot on the podium. Oh, we got
Oh.
flip whip. What? Straight? Pulling
Dude.
way too hard. Reynolds almost goes down on the flip whip and Straight freaking eats it, pulling way too hard on that little jump.
Dude, people are just going down.
Man,
Hey.
Straight is definitely getting blackout tonight.
Going for it. And
You
apparently,
guys getting blackout tonight.
I think so. On Twitch, Pump Track God wants me to explain Darren's biking in 5 words.
There you go. Good question. I don't know if he has 5 words. Can you count that high?
Dun 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 dun.
Oh, that was 5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
wow,
it
right.
for sure. Dun, 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 dun. Take a moral man.
All right.
That's my 5 words.
Well done.
And if anybody doesn't know those,
Then you should know.
Yeah, go do your homework. Go start watching NW New World Disorders, because you're missing out. Because that was the craziest 3-drop I've ever seen. I don't know how you didn't.
The first one?
Yeah, where you
Yeah,
like
we actually
wobble back and forth.
When we were filming that,
fishtail.
at first I was like, oh man, I gotta go back up and stomp it clean, and then, because back then we were on film, so we didn't really have an ability to like look at the screen and style check.
Yeah.
So then we were sitting there talking, and then we decided, you know what? It's actually better that it was rowdy versus stomped clean and rode out. So then we were just like, you know what, sweet. Obviously, I was still nervous to do it again, so I was like, sweet, I'll take it.
Yeah.
It ended up being sweeter. That it was all sketchy and wrote it all out. Just on the
Dude. Dun, dun,
backseat of
dun,
my
dun,
pants.
dun.
Yeah,
One
it
of
was
the
good
best
times.
video parts ever.
Yeah, gone are the days of video parts like that.
Yeah, hey, well, you
There-
guys
there
did
is
do
no
that
there's no
sick
movie like every year New World Disorder. Like I'm sure a lot of people miss those days, but I do as well. Just being able to
because you'd go
look
up
forward to
build
like
your part.
to see what everybody's up to.
Mhm.
Once a year. Nowadays, it's all instant on the interweb.
Oh, on the Google machines.
All right, we
The
got
Insta
Lemoyne and Watts.
slams.
Who do you got money on?
I'm gonna go Lemoyne. I pretty much have to. It's
You know
just
what?
been riding so
I gotta go with
solid.
Lemoyne too.
He's
Teammate.
so trendy,
But you never
I think
know.
that's what makes it.
I
no,
think
you did
Lemoyne
a
has to
little-
make a mistake for Watts to win. Let's see who's got the
Probably.
snap. Lemoyne's got on the snap.
Mm.
What do you see got for tricks?
That's fast.
Bar.
Oh, both
double
double
bar.
bars.
And they're freaking almost even.
Even.
And Lemoyne on the slow course. Looks like Watts has got him.
He does right now, I think.
Like by a bit. Lemoyne coming up short on that roller.
Whoa.
And he blew that corner. Is that another flip double bar?
No, I don't know actually. I was watching Thomas.
Thomas had a double truck.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's a big lead Watts just put on him. Wow. And they should be pretty even on the scorecard, too. Watts actually might get a little bit of a deficit just because it's a repetitive trick. Like if he got 70 on the first flip double bar, he should get like a 60 or 65. Just 'cause it's the same as where Lemoyne should get the same, if not higher, on a variation. Because he did a flip and a spin. So he came up short on that little double there. And then he blew that corner. And he got late getting his pedal. Damn.
That's crazy. You know what I
Oh, man.
noticed?
Both of our predictions are wrong. We're failing
we're-
right now.
We're not good at this at all.
No, we're freaking failing. Well, seeing as those guys got to hustle their butts back up to the top, it sounds like we got some time. So we're going to fill in some commentary here until these guys head back up, because they're obviously not going to be up there right away because they're pretty darn beat.
Yeah.
After a
one
long
thing
day of
I'm
racing?
Pretty excited about is Thomas's choice of eyebrow. Did you see that?
No.
No, so like every year, Crankworx, he like shows up doing something new, whether it's like crazy hair or crazy pants or whatever.
Okay.
He's got the race strip in his
No
eyebrow
way.
this year. Yeah. I think like that's his secret. It's his.
Oh, okay.
his
I was
left-
watching it on my iPhone, so I couldn't really see on the big
missed
screen.
it.
All right.
Oh, where
Get
we
some
go?
questions.
Beautiful. Ben Bakerman from Instagram. Calvin, are you commentating anything else this week? Great question, Ben. Just wonderful. Yes. I'm doing Red Bull Joyride on Saturday, which is going to be from 4:30. Not this Saturday, obviously, because it's
come on.
past 4:30. But next Saturday, 4:30 to 7. And we're going to be watching slopestyle, and all the guys send it super hard. So that's going to be really fun, because that's like my favorite event
Who you got your money
to be
on?
honest. Man, I think like it is going to be between Brett and Nikolai this year. If I had to like really, if I was a gambling man, I want to see. I think Nikolai, man. He's got all the crazy Twizzlers and McTwisties. He's got the new Hurricane or 1440 or
Whatever
whatever.
you want to call it.
No, dude, you can literally call it whatever you want.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's mental. So I'm gonna say, because he's never won it before either.
Yeah, he's pretty
Like,
hungry.
He's
coming in
trying.
hot.
He's coming in hot.
But then again, so is Reader coming in with.
He's
been having
cold.
a
Do you
pretty-
see his new video? He's all wet. Yeah, he was
He
in
was
the
all
ocean.
wet.
Yeah.
Beautiful idiot. That's actually a great little flick.
Mm.
He did a really amazing job with that.
Yeah, it was impressive.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, who's your pick?
You know what? I'm gonna say Reader for sure, because he's just so consistent. You know, Nikolai is just that balls to the wall. Like, if he nails his run, I think Nikolai will win it. But the chances of him being that consistent, you know, for record wise, you know, Reader's got the consistency. But not to throw out my teammate, the Canyon Boys.
Yeah. Tommy G?
Yep, Janon.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, like,
could
you know,
see
Janon's
that.
got all the tricks. He's just got to get his confidence back. And, you know, he had a big injury, I believe it was this winter. His ankle, correct me if I'm wrong?
Yeah. He's
And,
in the airbag.
yeah,
I
so-
remember he did the exact same thing as mine.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, you can, you know, side with him in the fact that, you know, injuries. It's just one of those things where you just got to minimize the injuries throughout the year. And it's all about getting back on the bike.
Oh,
And-
yeah. Well, we're not going to start knitting anytime soon. It's like,
Yeah.
you get injured, you're coming back. There's no, like, if,
But
and,
it's
buts.
how
It's
soon
just-
are you going to get back to 100%? That makes
Yeah, like a
that's the
mental
difference.
game, hey.
Absolutely, and for myself, I suffered with that for years, of like, you know, getting right back to the top and then all being at the top and then freaking getting knocked right back down to the bottom with your confidence level, and then, you know, taking 6 to 8 months, and then right again, you know, I did that like multiple times, like 5 or 6 times in a row.
Yeah.
You know, over like a 6-year period, and it's pretty tough. And the one thing about these athletes is, you know, when you're young, you don't get a lot of injuries, so you don't have a lot of fear. You're just like balls to the wall, like, I don't care, I'm not afraid of this. Then you have a
Yeah.
bunch of injuries, you know, and then you look at that jump, you're like, man, you know, like last year I broke my freaking leg on this jump.
Yeah.
Then you're
Start
scared.
thinking twice, and then...
You know, and then it messes with your head, and it freaking puts doubt in your mind. And that's what, you know, Tommy G is just trying to battle and get back from, is to get back to his confidence. And I
Yeah.
think he's been working really hard this year. So, you know what? I think he's a bit of a
chance.
wild card. He's got a chance, in my opinion.
All right, we'll
And it's
see.
Crankworx, so you never
and
know.
it is Crankworx. Dude, we
So-
got another question for you, Darren.
All right.
Have you ever ridden Trespasser here in Whistler? I was wondering that, like...
You know what?
A
I
lot.
think I have.
Where's
Back in-
Trespasser?
I can't remember.
Is it like a hidden trail, or is it on the mountain?
I think isn't that the one off the backside of into Creek?
Whoa.
You know what? I can't even tell you if I have or not.
We're going to go with a solid maybe.
Solid maybe.
Solid.
And we're back to racing.
Mm.
Because of racing.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
here for third.
We are here for the race.
So Strait bailed on the first one on the race for third, and it looks like Strait is just putting some freaking heat.
So your guess for last run happened this one? Where you said he
Absolutely.
was just going to like go
Yeah.
down as quickly as he
Absolutely.
can.
So Strait just put the freaking
Very well
poured the coals
played.
to him.
Has
And the
come
boys,
down to the final.
great sportsmen as they are.
They're the best sportsmen. Just wonderful.
Straight. Bummer to see him go down that round, but it's racing.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes. It's anybody's ball game.
Yeah, when you're going that fast, like 100% on a course like this, where there's that many flat corners.
100%. Where'd you get that line from?
I'm pretty creative. I've never heard anyone use that one before. I should have said 110. I wouldn't have got that.
Right?
Yeah. 110%.
All right, Gatto, you got that freaking mic on?
Oh, I hope so.
Looks like it is.
Yeah, or maybe they're just talking to themselves.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like right now.
Yeah? You just talking to yourself?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you just talk to yourself.
Oh, yeah, man. Oh, no. Chickens.
Yeah.
Once
you got
again,
your chickens
always
to be your
full
audience.
circle. Yeah,
Back to
yeah.
the chickens.
They love my jokes.
Do they tell you good chicken jokes?
They just keep trying to tell me the same old cross the road joke, and I'm super over it. 5 o'clock
So
in the
why
morning.
did the chicken cross the road?
Dude, do you know how many times I've asked them that?
Yeah, and what'd they tell you?
They don't cross the road. It's like a trick question, and
Is
like
it?
that's why I don't understand. It's not even like a joke because they don't cross the road.
I always thought it was to get to the other side.
Nope. No, they don't want to go to the other side. Like literally, I live on the road and they never crossed. I see them on the side of the road. I'm always worried they're gonna get hit by a car, but
Damn.
not my girls, man.
No chickens.
They're smart.
All right. What we got
The
here?
final.
We got Lemoyne that needs to make up a 1.47 second.
But he is in the
deficit.
fast lane.
He is. I'm gonna
So
say
I'm
he
gonna
can make
say-
up a 1 second, but a 1.5, that's big. He's got
That
the
is
snap.
tough. Especially
See what he's
since
got.
Greg has sick
Flip double
tricks.
bar,
Oh.
equal, both landed clean. Thomas is a
Alright.
little
Oh.
faster.
Look at that corner.
Ooh, this
So
could be close,
sexy.
folks. Thomas has got to do a good trick at the bottom here, like a double whip or something.
Oh, look at that jump, though.
Ooh.
Look at that jump there,
Truck to
Darren.
truck. Oh, dude, Thomas has got it. He's got it.
No way.
He's got the speed, and he whipped Watts' ass on the jump. The speed.
Did he
is
whip Watts doing the second jump?
1.5, dude. Frickin' Thomas has got it. Oh, we gotta see. There's
Not
no way.
bad.
Yeah, because Thomas beat him on the bottom jump. So that's Thomas.
That's the race.
Frickin' race.
Well done.
Well done, Tommy.
Slopestyle athletes.
Woo! Canyon. He made.
Awesome.
Killing it.
So, I guess we got to wrap this thing up.
Do we? No,
Yeah.
you wrap it up.
I can wrap it up. Well, Speed and Style has come to an end, and along this wonderful journey that we've been on together, we've seen a lot. We've seen Darren, we've
Seen
seen
some skiers?
Eric, and we saw a couple snow bunnies. And it's been a lot of fun. And Thomas Lamont just won. And
That's Lemoyne, by the way.
Lemoyne, I never knew that.
Get your pronunciation right there, boss.
Dude, I gotta go to France sometime. You're ruining my wrap up here, Darren. Anyways, get back to. Oh yeah, I had a gift for you. I totally forgot. Can you grab my food bag?
Oh man. What do
Dude,
we got
you
here?
are gonna be pumped. Oh, thank you very much.
What do we got
I
here?
saved the best for that. It's my dinners for the next week, but
Oh
I
wow.
wanted to share one of them with you.
Oh nice.
Smoked salmon.
Some smoked salmon.
Oh yes, you're a big time fisherman.
Yeah. I had a big pack of it yesterday.
Well, there you go. We got another one.
Nice. Oh,
There you go.
Right on.
You're welcome.
Is this
Um,
wild caught, I hope?
Processed in Canada.
Nice. Nice work.
But, thank you.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I wanted to be a good host, you know.
Nice. I like my smoked salmon.
I know, look at you.
I'm hungry.
You gotta save some for me. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next Saturday. And for now, we're gonna toss to the North of Nightfall trailer. And if you're in Whistler, you gotta check out that premiere Friday as well. We have a bunch of premieres around the world that you've been going to.
Yeah,
so-
I've been busy. 2 months.
Yeah, him.
Been on a huge tour.
2 months.
2.5,
So
3 months.
to see where those are, you just got to go to redbull.com.
Yep.
And it shows where they're at. And that movie was sick. So
Rock up.
good work. Way to go,
Peace.
Crankworx.
Thanks for joining us, all
See-
you beautiful viewers
See you guys later.
and listeners.
Listeners.
Till the next time.
All right, bye.
The whole concept from the beginning was just such a far-fetched idea.
Like the first monkey shot into space.
How long did it take you to get up here?
7 flights.
Right?
Here is where the North Pole is. We are going to be hanging out on this island right here.
The region that you'll be in is going to be a lot of sandstones and shales.
There's something different about the Arctic, just being above the tree line and seeing the raw land.
So crazy. This just looks like Utah in the winter, but 5 times the size.
This one is 2,500 feet. Kind of the pinnacle of our imagination as far as what we came here to do.
Probably the biggest lines anyone's ever ridden on a mountain bike.
There's only like a month of the year that you can go up there and have no snow and have light. Gotta be now or never, so to speak.
I think it's really great to be able to share the Arctic with more people.
It's our responsibility to emphasize the importance of the North.
Getting a better understanding on really what's going on up here. You can't help but respect this place.
Definitely makes you feel very small.
Hopefully guys like yourself take what we've learned, take it to the next level. It's just surreal, you know, it's a dream come true to explore a zone like this.
There's only like a month of the year that you can go up there and have no snow and have light. Gotta be now or never, so to speak.